Opie and Anthony, XM 202.
Shut up!
Opie.
I'm scum because I'm a shapely European blonde.
Anthony.
Jesus, we are just whores.
James Norton.
Look at this face. How do you not love it and want to kiss it?
E-Rock.
Sex Bagel here on the radio with you.
Sex Bagel. It's the Opie and Anthony Show.
And Sex Bagel gets hit with poker chips.
But enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
Hi.
Anthony and I were looking out the window
Good morning.
here in New York City. Good morning. And we see through the buildings, because we have this fine window, that's slightly, ever so slightly getting light out.
Yeah.
At 6 a.m. Eastern Time.
Notice when we used to come in, it was pitch black, and it would be for quite some time into our show.
It's been pitch black this time in the morning for many months. I don't even know the last time where it was light out as we were starting our radio show. And we're getting a little excited, like, oh, spring's in the air. And then I told Ant that this goes away, Sunday?
Yeah.
Daylight savings time, and they knock us back into pitch dark for another 30 days.
Yep.
Or so.
Welcome back to the darkness.
So enjoy that very slight glimpse of daylight as we start the show, because that goes away.
Bluish, grayish color out. And spring is the last thing that's in the air.
We got another day or two, and then it's going to turn around drastically for us here in New York. Well, good morning. It's the Opie and Anthony Show. The ONA virus spreading across America. Our phone number, 1-866-313-FREE. People are waiting for us already. Let's say hi to Mike in New York. Mike, what's up?
Hey, Mike.
Hey, morning, guys.
Good morning, Mike.
I'm just trying to figure out how John and Jeff got Opie for the guest appearance this morning.
Shut up. You're going to ruin it. Shut up. You're going to ruin it.
It was funny.
All right. Thank you, sir.
All right.
Well, no. I mean, John and Jeff, they're on before us here in New York. And
of course.
A few other cities that we're broadcasting to. I think they pick up the John and Jeff show because it's very cheap. Throw this show on. No one's listening anyway, who cares?
They don't even know they're on. No one told them.
No.
Pull their show out of the air and throw it on your station.
And I came in, I went right to the bathroom, and they're doing a break about what country doesn't allow tipping. I'm like, who cares?
What?
And then they're trying to figure it out, like, is it Pakistan? No. Is it France? No. Is it Indonesia? No.
Israel
is the answer. There you go. I don't even know what the answer is, but see, they're not even smart enough to make that joke. They're not even smart enough.
They're not mean enough.
They're not smart enough to make the obvious joke. If you're going to talk about a country that doesn't allow tipping, my God. Have some fun with it.
Israel and the continent of Africa.
And then we turned up the monitors as we sat down in our seats here. And one of the guys, I don't even know which one, who goes to Thailand a lot.
Oh, boy.
And we all know what that's about.
Please.
You know, we're assuming, I guess.
I'll stop it.
I guess technically we're assuming, but Anthony and we could say this much. We have a theory on this show. You go to Thailand one time. I was going to say more than once, but no, one time. You're not looking at the sights.
If you're kidnapped and taken to Thailand, you should still be suspect of something. That's how bad it is to just go to Thailand.
It's Disneyland for pedophiles.
Yeah.
It really is.
It's one of two things, really. You're there to be a drug mule, to take drugs back, or a pedophile. And like 90% is pedophile and 10% is drugs. Why is he going there so many times? The guy goes there like people go to Orlando.
Yeah.
It's just a ridiculous amount of times.
And he was talking today about the traffic in Bangkok. And trust me, we don't listen to the John and Jeff show. We have to because it's on all the monitors as we're getting ready for our dumb radio show.
Let's just admit it.
We're forced.
We're
forced to listen to this. So he's talking about traffic in Bangkok and how traffic in Bangkok is crazy. There's scooters everywhere, and they're all going like their own direction for the most part. And there's 3 people on each scooter, and then they got the bicyclist with the thing in the back.
Just picture the right after the drill sergeant scene in Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah, there you go.
When they first get to Vietnam and they're sitting at the table,
right,
and their camera gets ripped off. That's what I picture it looking like. Just scooters, bicycles, hookers.
So I got a very obvious theory. If your traffic is that chaotic in your city, sex is very easy to have. You could get sex. I was going to use the term everyone uses, but you could get sex a lot easier. If your traffic patterns are crazy and you could die at any second, the you-know-what is really good in that city and very easy to get.
And why is that?
I don't know.
It just happens.
New York.
Whenever if a city is set up where traffic is just willy-nilly, that's where the sex is.
Yeah, and it's younger, too. The sex you could get is younger.
Interesting. I'm not
saying illegal. You figure that out at home. I'm just saying it's younger and younger depending on the traffic pattern and how crazy it is on the city streets as you're driving around. New York City, very organized.
Yeah.
A grid, lots of lights, lots of cops out there making sure everyone's driving correctly. Not as easy to get the hoo-ha. But in Thailand, when you're like barely holding on to the back of a scooter.
There's 6 people. Looks like a circus act.
You can pretty much perform a sex act at a light if they even have them. I don't even think they have traffic lights.
Nah, like circles. A lot of traffic circles in those places. But he goes there a lot. And apparently, what was Iraq saying? Allegedly.
How do you know this info?
Yeah. Where did this info come from?
The guy who runs the board for their show.
Oh, boy. He just blew up his spot.
Did he say it on the air?
A while ago.
Oh, okay.
So this is something that was said on the show.
Apparently, yes.
Well, secondhand, so we'll just say allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, his comments were that he was on the no-fly list at some point.
I think he was discussing the fact that he's no longer on the no-fly list.
Oh, okay.
Well, why was he?
That is what we're trying to find out.
I think they just throw you on the no-fly list if you go to Thailand more than 100 times.
I told a story about a businessman that would go to Thailand all the time, and he was flagged at customs just for that. Just for the fact that, look, you've been to Thailand too many times. And they asked him his business and stuff, and it didn't quite jibe with going to Thailand. So they went through his laptop computer, and they found some stuff.
Oh no!
They found some things.
Away you go.
See you later.
Business was children's toys.
Yeah,
you all right?
Toys.
Maureen on Long Island. I think we got the whole daylight savings time wrong.
Wrong. Didn't you remember when you were a kid? It was always spring ahead, fall behind.
Yeah. So if you spring ahead,
wait,
right.
I get confused every year.
6 o'clock will become 7 o'clock.
Yes.
So that means
6 o'clock is now.
Brighter.
Wait.
No.
Hold on.
Right now would be starting Monday. Right now would be 7:08 in the morning.
So we would have had to start an hour ago.
Right.
And it's going to be an hour ago darkness.
Yeah.
You dolt.
I did have it figured out.
You're a dolt. No, you're wrong. You're wrong, you idiot. Jesus Christ, could you look at our point here? Hold on. Here it goes.
No, it's funny because every time we have to change the clocks, I can't figure out if we're getting more light in the morning. I can figure it out in the afternoon. That's easy.
Hold on. Let me think about this. Let's say it's 6 o'clock.
Right now.
All
right, and look outside. It's even lighter.
It's light.
It's getting nice and light.
Now you put the clock ahead.
To 7.
So now we're looking at 7 o'clock
Now we're looking
outside.
at the light of 7 o'clock.
Yes.
So if we start at 6, it's an hour ago.
No, we're getting lighter earlier.
Shut up.
We are.
Don't.
Wait, stop.
Longer daylight.
It doesn't work.
Sure it doesn't.
But on the tail end.
On the tail end, you get it.
At 6 in the morning, it's going to be as much light as you'd normally have at 7 in the morning. So
Stop. No.
But it's not going to get darker. It's going to at least stay the same.
No, it's not. It's going to be.
Oh my God!
It's going to be 5 o'clock dark at 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
No.
It's going to be 5.
It's going to be 6 o'clock.
No, that's how you get. That's how you gain the lightness at the end of the day. You have to
you got to take it from somewhere.
You have to take it from somewhere.
So at like 5 o'clock.
Look. Let's do the math again, Maureen.
Let's do it again,
and we'll do the exact time. It's 6:10 right now.
Okay.
Look outside. It's kind of light out. It's getting light, right? Mm-hmm. Right, Maureen. You're looking outside. It's light.
Right.
Now, if we spring ahead on Monday. Right now is going to be 7:10. This is what 7:10 in the morning looks like.
Will look just like this out the window. So what will an hour before that look like when we come into work?
An hour before 7?
Right. What'll that look like? It'll look like an hour before right now, which was pitch black.
It'll be dark.
My God, woman.
It'll look exactly like it is now.
No, it isn't.
My God.
Holy Jesus, I want to choke you. Could you come down to the studio so I can choke you?
Thanks to Maureen, we're doing poopy jokes all day.
You're doing what, Joe?
Poopy jokes.
Maureen.
Because we can't use our intelligence. We can't use our intelligence if you can't figure this out.
Figure it out. Really figure this out. I got to change. I got to turn her around. It's going to drive me nuts. Don't you understand that it will be
Jimmy's a little
5 o'clock dark?
Jimmy's giving that look like, wait a minute. Oh, turn down your radio.
No, let her listen because it'll hit her twice.
It is sound. I don't have it on.
You don't understand that it'll be an hour darker than it is right now.
I think it's going to be exactly the same it is.
How will it be exactly the same? Could you please explain that?
Exactly the same it is.
It is.
It is.
How could you please explain why it's going to be the same? We've explained why it's not going to be. You explain why it's going to be the same.
Yeah.
All right. No, you're right.
We love hearing
turned
that.
her around.
But you did confuse me. I thought I was wrong.
Because it gets me every year, too.
Every year I got to try to figure it out.
It's like, is it darker or lighter?
I think this year I got to figure it out.
Jimmy's
finally.
still confused.
Yeah, I hate daylight savings. The way they don't do it in I think, Arizona? They don't.
Arizona.
They get plenty of sunlight in Arizona. They don't need any help.
I know.
We need help on the East Coast.
And now with all the problems with the computers and the time change and, it's a whole mess.
The computers. They're talking about a mini Y2K with the...
So, considering Y2K had no problems, a mini Y2K
is going to be mini no problems.
Mini no problems.
But they were...
turn your clock on your computer, everything will be all right.
I read into the story, and they said, older computers, because they had this figured out for a while. So, older computers won't be able to... change the date, so you'll just have to change it yourself.
Well, because it's 3 weeks early, so you're going to change your computer, the time on your computer, and then when it's supposed to happen, that's already built into the computer.
Then you got to change it back,
and then you got to change it again. That's all it is.
And then it'll really be dark out for a long time because you did it twice.
All right, now we got Mary who's saying we're both sort of right. Maureen, thank you, Mary. What's up?
Hey, I don't want to confuse you guys,
okay.
But each day as we get farther into the summer, sunrise is a little earlier, so we'll get lighter a little earlier.
Look, it's a minute a day pretty much. So we're talking by Monday, it's going to be what? 3-4 minutes? That doesn't make an hour's worth of... It's going to be dark when we come in.
We're not...
Second count.
But we're not talking about that. We're just talking about daylight savings time. Oh, my God.
Do we get more darkness in the morning, though?
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
good.
And then it gets tagged on to the tail end of the day. So then at 6 o'clock at night, it'll be as light out as it was at
5 o'clock. Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Just like it's going to be as dark as it was at 5 at 6. It's going to be light as it was.
And the rumor is they brought it 3 weeks earlier to save energy.
Yeah.
Oh, are we going 3 weeks earlier?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 3 weeks earlier.
With the clocks. Why don't they just stop it?
No, I like this. Who are you kidding?
Moving everything.
That would ruin everything.
Fast forwarding everything.
No, I like this 3 weeks earlier.
We'll just cut it off. We get an extra 15 minutes. Make the day longer by 15 minutes.
Just make it longer. Just change everything.
All right, we settled that.
Go 12 hours and really screw everyone up. You got to come to work at night.
We settled that, though. There you go. So look at it. It's already light out.
Yeah.
That's kind of neat. But not Monday. Then
I like it.
Knocked it to darkness again. We got lots to do today, but I was looking at the top Yahoo searches for today, and it's hilarious because it's all hot pieces of asses.
Yeah.
For the most part. That's all anyone wants to search on the internet. And the IRS because, tax season is around the corner. But your top searches, there's names like Avril Lavigne, Deborah LaFave is back on the Yahoo Top
Deborah
Search
LaFave
list.
Wow.
She's timeless.
Sex teacher.
She is timeless. Why are people searching her all of a sudden again?
Because she's hot.
Is that no? Her name had to pop up again.
I think there was another school teacher sleeping incident.
Right.
And whenever they come up, I think you got to pop that up. You go, oh, who was that hot one?
Well, yeah. She's the greatest of all time.
Oh, yeah. Stop.
She's as big as Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, she's the Muhammad Ali of sleeping with your students.
She's the Muhammad Ali of her sport.
Yeah. Sleeping with your young teen students.
I don't think they'll ever catch a hotter teacher doing such naughty things.
She was so hot, the judge let her go.
Yeah.
She's that hot.
Yeah.
You think these slobs that are sleeping with her, you hear the story and then you open the newspaper and go, ee, ooh, and it's just a slob, she's going away.
Didn't the judge pretty much say that she's too beautiful to be in prison or something?
Yeah, it was something like that. Like, prison would just ruin this beautiful girl.
This specimen. We need a specimen like this walking around.
Just let her go. I don't care if she works at a daycare center. Just... She's wonderful. So she's being searched out.
Yeah, and then
on Yahoo.
Then you got Anna Nicole Smith moving down the list finally.
Down the
but still one of the top searches. And you got IRS. I said American Idol, WWE because you got WrestleMania coming up soon.
That was all traced back to one IP at E-Rock's house.
He loves his wrestling. And then number 2 is Britney Spears, top search on Yahoo.
Crazy Britney or hot Britney, I wonder?
Probably hot. You always default to hot.
Yeah.
And then number 1, Antonella Barbara.
Yeah.
The American Idol contestant with those R-rated photos that are all over the place. And the X-rated photos, we proved that they're not her.
They're fake.
A week or so ago.
But she did do a couple of those little, Girls Gone Wild type pictures. Still photos of her and her friends with their tops off, but they're kind of covering with their hands and sexy poses and artsy fartsy nudie poses.
This girl is perfect for Playboy.
Oh yeah,
she doesn't have much talent. She's a hot piece of ass, and they're going to give her a huge payday. You watch. But the funny thing is, did you watch Idol last night?
No, I saw the clips though. I saw all I needed to see, clips.
Well, Antonella Barbara, she sang again last night. She stinks.
She really is a bad singer.
She is awful, but America is hilarious. They're like, she's a hot piece of ass. She's got these unbelievable pictures on the internet that you could just check by just throwing her name in a search engine.
She's more famous than the rest of them because of the publicity she's gotten, so that'll get her through a few levels.
She's awful. And finally, Simon Cowell looked at her last night and said, look. I mean, he was basically pleading to America, like, look, please, this girl doesn't deserve to be in this competition anymore.
Yeah, he even said, like,
He can't tell America to vote her off, but he's like...
Yeah, get rid of her.
Please listen to what I'm saying. She's nowhere close to the other contestants.
Yeah, he pretty much said, you can't sing.
Right.
Because I wish you could sing better.
Now...
Because you've handled yourself well in the news and all that.
Yeah.
Well, great.
Well, here she is singing last night. Just a taste. Listen to this. Listen how bad this is.
Three little birds sat on my window, and they told me I don't need to worry.
Not even with the music.
Summer came like cinnamon, so sweet. Little girls double dutch on concrete. The more they stay the same, don't you hesitate, girl, put your record on.
She's good.
I thought she sang a different song for some reason.
No, this is it. She's not good.
Oh, I think she has a voice like an angel.
No. She's getting lost in the backup vocals.
Jimmy's just looking at her pictures at the same time. That's why he's...
She could be singing verses at a Third Reich book. Mein Kampf, just be recording.
Wonderful.
You think this is good?
She's got a voice. It's like a spring breeze.
Yeah, right. It would be good for an audition, but this at this stage of the competition, it's nowhere as close to the best.
I bet she does well at, like, karaoke. Guys like looking at her.
Yeah.
She can belt one out at the local gin mill.
She'll do Playboy, I bet.
Oh, she's,
should.
She's on the fast track for Playboy. Yeah. Guaranteed.
Hopefully pornography.
Would she be the first American Idol in Playboy?
In Playboy, yeah, not in porno.
True.
Or some types of stuff like that.
Well,
Frenchie, her name was, the black girl.
Stupid Rosie went on her show yesterday and said that that American Idol is racist. That crap.
And waitist.
And waitist?
Yeah.
Oh,
waitist.
What they like the fat contestants?
A fat black guy won. Fat black girls are on it all the time right up until the end. Just stop.
Well,
a gay guy won.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you want, Rosie?
Well, Rosie...
cross-section.
Well, here's the deal. There was this contestant named Frenchie. And she had some crazy photographs that were on the internet as well, just like this Antonella. And she got kicked off American Idol for having all these, in her case, X-rated pictures on the internet. She was licking and doing all sorts of things. Let's just put it that way. And Rosie's making the connection that it's the same. It's not the same.
No, I guess there's
the one has pictures of hardcore porn. And this Antonella Barbara has kind of a model showing a little bit, wet T-shirt type shots.
Yeah, you're really not seeing anything you
too
wouldn't
crazy
see going down to the beach.
So, Rosie making a little stretch there, calling American Idol racist.
Mm-hmm.
It's two completely different things going on there.
Elton John said that like a few seasons ago, too, when some black contestant got voted off. And he said, it's racist. And that season, a black contestant wound up winning. I think it was... what's his name? Fatty. Ruben.
Yeah, remember him? Whatever. All right, so here's Randy and Paula judging Antonella last night. The good clip is coming up with Simon.
So that was a pretty good song choice. I mean, that's a cool song. Corinne Bailey Ray joined us. Cool song. And it was a nice ending you did, but it was still a little pitchy in the middle there. I always feel like the last couple of weeks that you don't quite believe you. You're actually a better singer, I think, than you've shown. So it's just another okay performance for me. I don't know.
I think it was the right song choice for you and where you stand right now with your range. Bottom notes, kind of have to watch out for when you hit into the higher range. It's when your magic was there.
Oh, brother.
But I think you picked the right song.
Your magic?
Yeah.
I hate Paula because she has to say something nice about every contestant. Yeah. We get it. You're the nice one. Stop already.
Yeah, your boots look nice.
Right. And then
pretty much it.
And half the time, like, Paula will go, and you're a beautiful girl.
Yeah.
Like,
first, let me just say, you're so sweet.
Yeah, beautiful people don't want you to say how beautiful they are when you're trying to show off another talent.
Yeah.
When the best you could say is, look, you're a beautiful girl. Like, the person already knows that. They want to know, look, can I sing?
Look, the best thing you have is a commodity that will fade over time. Congrats. Godspeed.
Well, here's Simon just killing her.
Yeah, I know.
You've gone as far as you can go, Antonella. I mean, the reality is, and I think you know this yourself, which is you are surrounded by some pretty amazing girl singers. And I don't know how much more you can do, to be honest with you, because I don't think your voice is going to get any better. And, I feel for you, because you've taken a lot of stick in the media. I think you've handled yourself well throughout. Yeah. And I don't think anyone should be put in that situation.
You go, girl.
But I'm not gonna patronize you here. It wasn't your worst. We've heard you sound worse. But I just have a problem here, which is, I just wish you could sing better.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does, because she's a hot piece of ass.
Hey, I like to see her come out there every week.
Yeah.
And stupid Randy chimes in.
Yeah.
Well, he's trying.
What he said.
But the funny thing is, America's going to vote her through.
I think she'll make it through.
She's going to be voted through because she's a hot piece of ass.
She's a celebrity.
And everyone is searching her on the internet, man.
Yeah.
I'm going to laugh so hard tomorrow when they vote her through.
Well, she'll get through.
Should we have our listeners vote for her or what?
Of course.
I encourage you to vote for Antonella Barbara. Mm-hmm. If you're one of these American Idol voters, if you're taking the time to vote.
I can't see how she can't make it through. Like, it's reached that point where she's gotten more press than anybody else. She's like in the public eye more. So that just by nature, people will vote for you.
Yeah.
Her voice is deliciously melodic.
Oh, you like that?
I do. I think she's terrific. She's a lovely lilt to it. It's like a cloud blowing over a spring field.
Is it?
Is it really?
I like that she just has the ability to just miss every note.
Right.
Just misses.
Yeah, she goes through though because
those are the fake ones.
Yeah, name one other contestant on American Idol. Exactly. With that, you're listening to the Opie and Anthony Show.
Hear what everyone else is talking about. O&A Uncut and Live, continuing the show on XM Satellite Radio starting at 9 a.m. Eastern. Visit xmradio.com to subscribe.
It's the Opie and Anthony Show. The virus is spreading. Get infected. Opie and Anthony!
You're checking out the Opie and Anthony Show. Good morning. And thanks for giving us a listen. We're loving Chicago and New York right now.
Yeah.
Loving you guys. I know there's love in other cities. I understand that.
I could feel it.
Our phone number, 1-866-313-FREE. We were just talking about American Idol. It's quick. We got the Rosie clip. It was in front of me. I didn't see it, but claiming that American Idol is racist.
Yeah, because they didn't kick little Antonella off. But they kicked Frenchie off.
Frenchie was a big black contestant, and she had some photos on a porn site.
Yeah, and she was doing some hardcore stuff.
She was doing some, big-time hardcore stuff. And Antonella...
It's a little whoopsie.
Antonella's like,
ooh, look at me.
I'm a hot college girl.
I'm with my friends at spring break, and I'm just gonna take my top off, but cover it with my hands.
I feel bad for the fat pig that she was photographed with.
Oh, I know.
There's one picture. I've been studying these pictures because you got to be up on this stuff when you do a morning talk show. And, is that the picture from spring break?
Yeah.
And Antonella's like, oh, my God, you're taking my picture? Ooh, I got to cover up.
Ooh, let me cover up. Ooh.
And right next to her is her huge fat friend doing the exact same thing.
Yeah, it doesn't quite work out.
No, it doesn't have the same effect. You kind of want to throw a blanket over her. Antonella, you're liking that. She doesn't know how to cover everything up.
Yeah.
She's got small hands, and her boobs might be a little too big, so she doesn't know what to cover. The other girl's just a mess.
She's fat, and she's a bad hairline, her friend.
Oh, yeah.
A bad hairline.
Big, huge thighs.
She has a head like Jason Alexander.
And then the other girls to the left of Antonella, they're okay, too.
Yeah, she's with her hot friends.
Yeah, 3 out of 4, not bad.
They're just speedboating topless. You know, she's a young girl.
She's a young girl just exploring and experimenting.
It's not like Frenchie was there, she was doing some stuff that you see in porno movies.
That's right. Yeah, there's a million girls like this out there.
Yeah.
Spring break, getting a little crazy, getting a little topless.
There's a line, if you're going to throw off every girl that's done the little things like this.
Right.
You're not going to have any girls left on your show.
Pictures from a wet T-shirt contest, modeling shots where she's wearing really hot outfits. All that's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, but Rosie has a problem and thinks, of course, there's some kind of agenda.
Speaking of compromise, Frenchie Davis, a little bit upset that this Antonella Barbara, what's her name?
Antonella Barbara.
Thank you for helping me. I don't read well. She is on the internet, right? Apparently in scantily clad.
Yeah, apparently she was like in a wet T-shirt contest, or I don't know if it's really her.
And Frenchie also was kicked off the show, though, because she was on an adult-themed website. And why is it that Frenchie was kicked off, but this girl is not?
Because
why?
Why? Let's see.
Because Frenchie's licking box.
Ooh. Yeah, that's one way to put it.
Well, how stupid is Rosie? There's a drastic difference.
Mm-hmm.
The one girl's doing hardcore porn, and the other one's doing, just kind of oopsie shots.
Yeah.
He was kicked off, but this girl is not.
Because wasn't Frenchie making money off of her photos, and this girl's just doing it out of kind spirit?
Maybe Frenchie needed money, and that's why. I mean, they're still doing the exact same thing, whether you're paid for it or not. Doesn't that make it? It doesn't change.
I'm going to make the rule. I think that was their justification. I don't know if they've altered the rules since. They haven't really mentioned anything about this
I really do. I think it's because she's black.
Really?
You do? That they kicked.
Yeah. Is it because that Antonella? She's so just kind of hot. Yeah, she's hot.
Well, then it's waitist, too.
Exactly.
It's waitist and wastist, you squilly wabbit. Twix it for kids.
What a want.
Oh, wow. It's not racist. It's two completely different things.
Wait, why did she go from an Elmer Fudd impression to a Tricks is for kids and then an Elmer Fudd laugh?
Because she's stupid.
Why? That made no sense whatsoever.
Yeah, she got big laughs, though, from the audience, so she's doing something right.
Twix are for kids? That's not part of the Elmer Fudd thing.
No, it's not.
Oh, my goodness. Cross-reference your cartoon characters like that. She, obviously, she protesteth too much, and she probably finds Antonella very attractive. Her being a lesbian, would love to maybe take her to bed or something. And knowing that will never happen, she resents her. That's my psychological thing. So, and she could relate more with Frenchie, who was fat and,
slobby.
Yeah. Slovenly. Sloth-like.
I like the word slobby.
Slob. And, she can relate to her a little more, and she's a little jealous.
Yeah, I don't know. So we'll see what happens. I don't think she gets voted off, though.
No.
Let's move on. It's Seth from yesterday. Seth, what's up?
Well, nothing's up, but I agree with the fact that the only reason she's going to win or even move on to the next round is because she's a sweet ass. Okay?
That's the only thing I understood.
That the only reason she's going to win or move on is because she's a sweet ass?
Antonella?
Yeah.
You think she's hot? Are you allowed to ask an 11-year-old boy if he thinks an older woman's hot?
Of course, sure, and vice versa.
You think she's hot?
Yes, yeah, I do. I do think she's hot.
You do?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Any girls in school that you like that you think are hot?
Some of the 7th graders are hot.
Yeah.
But none of the 6th graders are really hot.
No, huh?
So the girls are much hotter in the 7th grade?
Yeah, and the ones that are seniors are, of course, the hottest. And the 11th graders.
Seniors, and you like the older girls a little bit?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do. You got yourself a girlfriend, Seth?
Yeah, no, I don't.
No, you play in the field, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of leave yourself open there. Whatever chick wants to come around, your game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you.
All right, Seth, go to school today, will you?
Get to school, for God's sake.
You know what?
What?
Today, I get to miss school, and as I do for the rest of the week, because I have very nice long blonde hair, and my school has lice.
Jesus.
Wait, Seth has long blonde hair, and your school has lice, so you get to miss school for a week?
Yep.
How cool is that?
Did you wind up getting lice, or are you not going because of the lice?
Well, I had lice a couple of times, but don't worry, I don't have them anymore, because we kind of infected my brain with toxins.
What happened?
Wait, what happened to your brain?
Lice shampoo.
Yeah?
Right?
It got into your brain?
Hey, Seth.
Yeah?
Help us out here. You had lice, you used the shampoo, and what happened? The toxins went into your brain?
Like, it's really odd, because all the because the shampoo is toxic.
Yeah.
And it's all icky and gross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you get a little older, you're going to have to use some other type of shampoo, so don't worry about it. Get used to it.
Oh, poor kid, man. He's got lice. What the hell?
I don't get that whole lice thing.
This is the first time I've had lice in my entire life.
Where do you go to school, Seth? Calcutta?
Calcutta. Well, don't say.
My mom.
Yeah, don't say.
My brother.
All right.
It sucks.
Yeah. Wow, so your whole family has lice now?
Well, no, not my brother and my dad, just me and my mom. Because my mom works at the school I go to. She's the tech teacher.
Oh.
Which is pretty cool, except for the fact that your son misbehaving.
They could go right to your mom and rat you out.
Yeah. All right. Seth. Well, good luck with the lice, okay?
Yeah, good luck with the lice. And oh, yeah?
I have a question for Opie.
Oh, boy. Yeah.
Where are my Islanders tickets? I want to go to a game with you.
Scram, kid.
You want to give Opie lice?
Scram.
Oh, you hung up on little Seth.
Here's the reality, Seth, if you're still listening. I would have gave you a ticket for the fine game tonight, Islanders-Rangers at the Coliseum, but you have lice. Or you would have went to the game.
Oh.
I'm not taking no kid with lice
back to the locker room to meet the team and everything. But you have lice.
I don't get that lice thing. You ever have lice?
I've never had lice.
Did your school have lice?
No. That was
what is lice?
It's bugs in your head, in your hair. It's like little tiny bugs that are in your hair.
Is lice innocent crabs?
Yeah. It's crabs for kids.
It's crabs for kids?
Right.
I'm serious.
Crabs for kids. It gets in their hair and they got to use...
Is it pretty much the same thing or no?
They jump around a lot more. Crabs are kind of like stuck to you. And lice leap about and more frolicking.
Yeah, more frolicking. They're younger in spirit, like the kids they're on.
Oh, lice. So lice is gay.
No. Lice is just...
Well, you said frolicking and dancing and they're jumping around.
Well, no, it's just, you
heard it here.
It's
lice
a younger thing.
Are gay.
Lice aren't gay.
Yeah, they are.
They're all male, and they all own little dogs together.
See one jump off with a little bowl of broth in his hand, wearing a robe.
Everyone's asking about South Park. Yes, we did see South Park. Yes, we have the audio coming up, so stick around. But we do have a potential story of the month.
Story of the month?
Story of the month,
Another candidate.
We're
very hard
track.
to get in, though.
We played the story of the month a few times. We're not going to play it here.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the next time we got a potential story that's better, we'll play the actual story of the month. But, the story of the month is principal arrested for meth, caught watching gay porn in office. He was smoking drugs, selling drugs, watching porn, naked, with marital aids.
Yeah.
Gay porn. That is the story of the month. We got this little ditty. Is this better than the story of the month that we just mentioned?
If you drive past this home, be prepared for what you might see.
You're trying not to look. You know he's there.
I personally have seen him 6 or 7 times.
This woman came to Team 2 looking for help after lodging numerous complaints about what she was seeing.
He's naked and he wants to be seen.
Naked. Completely naked.
The dog commented, too. Yeah. That was dog for... Yeah.
That's dog for... Sick. All right.
He's naked and he wants to be seen.
Naked. Completely naked.
Wow, you hear the reporter? Naked. Completely naked.
Oh.
You know what sells.
Woof.
Woof to you, too, doggy.
Dog said, I concur.
Doesn't naked just mean without clothing complete?
Naked.
Complete?
Completely naked. Yeah, naked is naked.
How can you be more without... How can you be completely without clothes when you're already without clothes?
It's there to make it sound hotter.
Naked. Completely naked. Totally.
Because at this point...
Completely hotly naked.
Because at this point, you don't know who's naked, so it's the reporter's job to pull you in and make it as hot as possible.
He's trying to titillate.
Like a young teenage girl naked.
Ooh.
Completely naked.
Completely.
See how much hotter that just got?
Woof.
But so far, this is a hot story because they haven't told you who's naked.
Yeah.
And the reporter's really selling it. The dog is helping out. Everyone is really, really into the nudity here.
The dog.
Oh, it takes a drastic turn.
Naked and he wants to be seen.
Naked. Completely naked. His name is Jimmy Mac McKenzie. He turns 60 next month. Neighbors say he's been strutting his stuff in front of them since he was in his 40s.
He's standing out there. He'll be in the summer and the spring and the rain and the heat. It doesn't matter.
It's 20 years.
Yeah.
Guy's been doing this for that long?
Absolutely.
And they're just catching on?
That's what sucks, man. You finally get your dream of owning a home, and you're right next to someone like
crazy
this
old naked guy.
For the rest of your life. You got a 30-year mortgage. You're like, oh, great.
Like, oh, what did I move next door to?
Great, I have to deal with this.
Pictured nice neighbors.
And you're building fences and everything, and it doesn't matter. Well, the reporter tries to confront the naked 60-year-old neighbor.
And what about McKenzie himself?
Your neighbors say that you're running around naked in front of people, little kids included.
No!
Will you come talk to us about it?
No!
But we only...
Oh, if that isn't crazy old guy talk. No!
No!
My health won't allow it.
No!
No! Will you come talk to us about it?
No!
But we only waited outside his home 10 minutes to see the so-called naked neighbor come out in his red and revealing briefs. Neighbors say that's how it starts. He struts out in his underwear and then pulls them off. One of his favorite times to go full Monty, they say, is in the afternoon, just in time for the Rainier school bus.
Oh, man. Wow. This guy he's screwy.
That's classic.
Where do you just lose your mind like that and decide you're going to do that?
How are you not in jail when you're new in the school bus for 20 years?
Maybe because he's on his own property. I don't know.
Nah, you can't do that.
Well, let's find out. We got some more audio here.
We've had numerous complaints, yes. And he's just walking around naked.
But that's not illegal.
Officials from the Columbia County Sheriff's Department say McKenzie can walk all the way down his driveway stark naked. It doesn't matter who sees him, right up to the mailbox, and there's nothing they can do about it.
And that's what neighbors say McKenzie does quite often. Strolls all the way to his mailbox on Brownlee Road, completely nude.
I don't like it a whole lot.
But Lieutenant Jerry Simmons says his deputies can't do a thing about it.
We have to do what the law says. If he is walking around trying to arouse himself or others, then that is a crime.
Oh, okay. That's
so as long as you're not...
He's not doing it for any sexual purpose.
As long as you're not fiddling.
Yeah, no fiddling.
As long as you don't do any of that fiddling.
Don't fiddle. Just walk to your mailbox.
You could be naked in your own How great is that?
Who knew?
We got to test this out is what I'm thinking.
I wish I could afford the place right next to Anthony. I would just do nude jumping jacks.
You can't do that. You would be arrested.
It's not titillating.
You'd always be in a state.
They'd look at my body and go, there's no way he could think this arouses anyone.
Hey, the instant feedback's loving the no. That no is classic. Bert from Philly and a few others saying the same thing. No! Wow, we got to test out this theory.
Yeah, where is that? Because certain laws may vary in certain places.
Story's coming out of? We'll find out. We got to test a theory, obviously, with hot women. Hot, bodacious women. I just want women to walk up and down their driveway to their mailbox all morning long.
Is the fact that they're hot alone like titillating? Because this guy's like 60 years old. I'm sure they don't look at him and think, ooh.
Right.
But if it's a hot woman, perhaps that in itself is titillating.
That's sexist.
Of course it is.
as long as there's no fiddling going on.
So yeah, we should give that a try.
Yeah, let's. We gotta learn a little bit today. I know learning is for queers, but we got to get to the bottom of this one because we want to try this one out. We want to get some hot women to just walk up and down their driveways.
Get the mail naked.
Yeah, get the mail naked is the bit.
Mm-hmm.
Although the mail's delivered in the afternoon for the most part, so.
Your newspaper?
Yeah, there you go. Get the morning newspaper.
Just naked. Walk to your curb naked.
Maybe we could try it out today.
Yeah.
Maybe someone is willing to try it out today. Not in New York because it's freezing, although that would make it even funnier. So we got more to the story.
But some of Mackenzie's neighbors say it's much more than a birthday parade.
When we told them that we had seen this gentleman outside in his driveway, they said, well...
All right, what was bleeped?
She called him a MF.
Oh, really?
No, I have no idea.
I guarantee you it was because he was aroused.
Oh, really?
I'm guessing.
No?
No?
Oh.
That he was fiddling.
Oh, okay.
That perhaps he was fiddling.
Okay.
Outside in his driveway, they said, well, the first time they said, well, we'll send somebody out, but we're busy today.
Team 2 has obtained police and court records showing McKenzie was charged with public indecency 3 times between 1989 and 2004. According to records at the state appeals court, he also admitted to molesting a toddler. In 2005, McKenzie was arrested again. This time he was charged with 50 counts of encouraging child sexual abuse.
Well, dude, I was just thinking about this yesterday.
Is that because a bus went by and
and he's
doing that?
More,
so it's like
he's doing more than just standing there naked. Let's just put it that way.
That sounds like a charge that they had to come up with.
And that's what sucks. You buy a house and you're stuck with this guy for, like I said, 30 years. I was thinking yesterday, man. Every day there's another story in the paper about some pervert.
Yeah.
And it's usually something with kids. There's a story today about a mom walking into her apartment somewhere in New York. Her 13-year-old daughter is topless, and the repairman, I forgot what job he was doing, is there trying to talk the girl into some kind of sexual act. And the mom just grabs her daughter like, what the hell's going on? And yanks her out of the apartment, and then the guy gets arrested. But every day there's a story in the local paper.
Wow.
Doesn't matter what city. It's an epidemic.
Yeah. Was it always? I wonder. Was it always, but just not reported?
I think so.
Yeah. I think it's one of those things that gets people paying attention. Like if there's a kiddie porn story on the news, you're watching. Because everyone has kids or obviously know someone with kids.
Yeah.
Or if it's in the paper, you're reading those stories before you're reading about how gas prices are going up.
Everyone can get behind that, too, and just look and go, what a creep. Like, what a ghoul. They convicted that guy that killed that girl in Florida.
Oh, Paul Cooey?
Oh.
Yeah.
What a...
He, kidnapped her, raped her, and then buried her alive?
Horrible story.
Yeah.
That bastard.
Lunsford. They should just give the father a pistol and just let him execute him.
Yeah, let him do it.
Castrate him.
I mean, come on. Let's get a little archaic with the laws here and with the executions. Let the guy do it.
And then you got the people that are against execution, and you see a story like that in the paper.
Yeah, why should that guy live?
And I don't feel like arguing the point all morning. Like, just logically, it doesn't make sense that you would think that it's fine, this guy should live.
Yeah.
Don't tell me it costs more to blah, blah. I don't care.
Yeah, who cares? It's
you get the guy off the earth, you know what? The family sleeps at night a little bit.
Yeah, it's vengeance. And she was 9, and he buried her alive. I mean,
how do you not think this guy should die?
This guy's going to turn around in prison?
And if it costs more to put someone to death, well, let's spend the money. How about this? You stop forgiving foreign debts for favors. You make them pay what they owe. We take that money and put a few people to death.
And people think the life in prison thing is, well, he'll never see the light of day again. He's going to be in prison, locked up.
It's a social club.
People make of their life whatever it is. So whether you're living high on the hog or you're in prison, that's your life. You have to live it. You have moments of happiness, moments of sadness. You got your good times, your bad times. It's still the same thing in prison. That just becomes your life. So after, the initial, I don't know how many years it would take, but it just becomes, that is now what you're doing.
Yeah.
That's how you live your life. Yeah. And it's no more, it's not a punishment. You have your wants. You want to be free, but everyone's got what they want in life and can't attain. So for them, it's freedom. But the rest of their life is just they're existing. That's why I don't believe that life in prison is quite as much a punishment for these people as a lot of people think. Just kill him. This guy's worthless.
We could take calls from people that did some time in jail, and it would piss off a lot of people because I think the average person has no idea how prison really is and how it's not as bad as you'd think in your mind.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm just thinking, I'm sorry, I'm kind of quite because Voss is coming in. I'm just thinking of how he's going to try to talk about this.
Oh, his spin on it.
Like, when it comes to kids, he's going to put his little stupid hand up and try to, maybe like a kid advocate, and you're just going to all of a sudden side with the pedophiles.
Yeah.
Such an
He'll
ass.
turn everyone around. Yeah, they should let him go.
Here's the last bit of the story.
Deputies say they searched his home and found boxes and computer hard drives stuffed with child pornography.
This guy was charged with kiddie porn, and you're telling me he's not showing an interest in the children on the school bus? Where else are you going to get that big an audience?
Yeah, man, he's playing Giant Stadium.
Yeah.
As far as pedophiles go, there you go. He's playing Giant Stadium.
I got to be naked.
Right.
I'll go get the mail naked. Some publicity. How you doing, kids?
If you're a pedophile, that's got to be the greatest gig you could get. Naked in your driveway in front of a school bus filled with children.
Yeah.
How does it get any better than that?
How does what the hell is this? If he's got kiddie porn on his computer,
what's wrong with this guy? Why are you so crazy about it? If you have child porn, why are you naked in the front?
Yeah. Why are you not in jail? Why are the neighbors not stomping his brains out?
But why not just kind of keep it under your hat?
Yeah.
You don't need to be naked, but you have...
Literally, just walk out with a hat over it.
All right. We got to take a break.
Right.
That's not story of the month. It got sad.
No.
It got kind of sad.
Sad.
It started out kind of funny. I thought it was just some old codger
Yeah.
Just walking around nude, hoping
Cute
like
little old guy.
I was thinking he was doing it for the neighbors and stuff. Maybe the hot wife left behind as the husband goes to work. But then
all the kids look and laugh when they drive by. It's gotta be, like the adults are like, oh, shocking. The children, they're passing by on the bus. If that was me, every day passing by, we just all would look and point and laugh. Look at the old naked guy again. He's out. He's out. Everybody goes over to one side of the bus.
All right. Bus is ready to tip over.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
It'd be traumatizing. It'd be funny.
Yep. All right. It's the Opie and Anthony Show.
It's the Opie and Anthony Show. The Opie and Anthony virus.
Kind of scary. We got a lot of ex-cons calling our show right now.
Well, now we know where our audience is.
We just found our audience. We kind of said before the break that this life in prison is no big deal to some people.
It just becomes the reality that is your life, and you lead it. Obviously we would think it would be a horrible thing to go into prison, anyone who's not in prison. But then once you're in there, that is your life, so you have to live it. So it becomes a thing that isn't as bad as people who aren't in prison think it is.
I spent one night in jail, and it's just a terrifying reality. It's terrifying. Especially when you look like I do. I mean...
Oh,
yeah,
cute.
It's frightening. I mean, I'm not a tough-looking guy.
No.
Soft little idiot.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Way in front.
But over time, you would would become whatever.
You would be a musclehead.
Is this everything?
You would just take it.
I'd take it. I mean, I'd try to go cut that out.
Well, the word head would come in probably, but I don't think muscle would really be.
Sir, my first name isn't Gimme.
What is the reality? If like all three of us were in prison doing hard time, like what would happen? Would you just give in, Jimmy?
No.
Would you just fight to the end?
Well, I don't know. I'd probably object loudly.
I'd do it.
Warden.
I would be objecting and lifting as much weight as humanly possible, hoping that eventually it goes away.
I'd do what I did in school. I'd be the funny guy
and hope that gets you through.
Hope that works, and then I'd join the Aryans. And get some swastika tattoos.
Join them. They'd probably tell you you're too radical.
Ed would shave his head the first night. Who are you kidding? Who are you kidding?
Some tats.
Yeah, let's say hi to D in Connecticut. D, what's up?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
You were in prison?
No, actually, I'm a CO. I work there.
Oh, a CO. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah. What do you got?
As you were saying before, these guys don't have it that bad. Once a couple years go by, they get settled in. They got TV. They got all the local channels. They're sitting there. They're watching wrestling, NASCAR, baseball, NFL, the news, everything.
I don't think it's a big deal if you could sit around and discuss what happened on American Idol last night.
Yeah, they could do that.
I think that's a little better than killing somebody.
And then they have a lot of things that occupy their time, and I don't think it's so much because they want to give these prisoners so much to do as it is they don't want them rioting or, doing things to the guards. So they occupy their time with things like school. They have libraries. These guys decide to become lawyers and work on their own cases. So they're using their time. They're not sitting there toiling and thinking about what they did. This horrible TV. Crime of murdering a girl and burying her alive. This guy, he's going to be in there, watching TV, doing that. Of course, it'll probably cross his mind every so often, but there's so much to do in there. And they give them so much to do so they don't riot and kill guards and stuff.
It's not that big of a deal if you could get lost in a book.
Yeah. Let me just get lost in a book.
Here's a guy that kidnapped, raped a little girl, buried her alive. But fast forward maybe a few months, he's going to just be in his cell lost in a book.
Yeah, just I'm reading.
Just lost in a book.
Turning pages and laying down.
And these people against the death penalty, they just don't get it. They don't get it.
And they go, well, it has nothing to do with justice. It's just retribution and revenge. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sometimes that's good enough.
And in this case, like Jimmy said, the father should absolutely be able to just kill the guy when something like that happens.
And it's usually people who are not always, but obviously his son was murdered. It's usually people who are not the parents of murdered children who are completely anti-death penalty.
Oh, yeah.
All right, D, thank you.
Yeah, one more thing, guys.
Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah.
Another thing, a lot of guys that are in there don't want visitors from the outside because they don't want that reality of what's going on.
Yeah, because they got their own reality in there, and it's working for them. And then once a visitor comes in, they realize, oh, yeah, there's an outside.
All right, guys, I'm punching out.
All right, thank you, sir. Let's say hi to John from Florida, another CEO. What's up, John?
Hey, how you guys doing this morning?
Hi. Hey.
All right, yeah, like the other guy was saying, these guys, they have it so freaking easy. I mean, they got more rights than we do, for crying out loud.
Yeah.
They're allowed to complain about us. They're allowed to sit there and write us up, and get us in trouble, for doing our job.
Yeah, and that seems like something like busy work. Like, just to pass the time, why not complain about a CO, write out a complaint? That'll kill my day. There's another day down the tubes that I could just mark off with my piece of chalk on the wall in my 1800s jail cell.
Yeah, exactly.
What am I, an
These
idiot?
guys, like the lifers, they have, they don't even really care about what goes on in the prison because they're there for life, so they don't really give a shit.
Yeah.
The short timers, it's the guys that aren't in there for that long that, make all the trouble and everything else,
Yeah.
The ones that end up coming back until they finally do end up killing somebody.
Yeah, the guys that are in there for a long time, they don't care. That's their life.
And you get used to your surroundings no matter what. It becomes your life.
People
it becomes
are very
your lifestyle, and you're adapting to prison life.
Oh yeah, exactly. And then there's guys that can't adapt to prison and sit there and cry at night and say, oh, I don't deserve to be here and da 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 da. And
then the guards beat him to death.
Yeah,
and someone wins a bet.
All right, Ryan, thank you. John, I'm sorry, John.
Morning, guys.
Ryan on Instant Feedback. This is very rare, so we got to stop the show and point it out. Oh, Ryan from Minnesota. Anthony murdering a girl and burying her alive. Come on, man. Anthony's rarely wrong.
Murdering a girl and burying her alive.
Oh, did you say that? I
wow.
Dumb I am. I didn't catch it when you said it, or when Opie just read it. I didn't see it. Like, what's wrong with that?
That is awful.
Wow.
How did he do that? Brought her back to life.
Just to do it.
Here you go. Let's say hi to Pittsburgh. Paying a little attention to Pittsburgh. Jimmy's going to be in Pittsburgh starting tonight at the Improv, right?
Tonight through Sunday, yeah.
Let's say hi to Eric. Eric, what's up?
I get rape and murder mixed up.
You're the greatest.
Huh?
Hey, my daughter's mother, first of all, was never married to her. She goes to prison. She's in prison for about 8 months. She writes my daughter a letter for the first time. And the first thing she says is, who do you think's going to win American Idol? That Chris, he's real hot.
That Chris is real hot.
Yeah, so what's that prove to you, how easy prison is?
I think if you can watch TV, then prison is a breeze.
Oh.
Yeah.
It really is.
Then she draws her a picture with these beautiful crayons and markers, and I guess I don't let them have
I like
that.
to simplify everything around me. If you can watch TV in prison, then it's a cakewalk because that's what we pretty much do in our lives, during our lives on the outside.
Here is the only thing that's bad about prison. Here, hold on 2 seconds. The only thing bad about the prison is that you don't want to get raped.
Yeah, in between shows, you're looking over your shoulder.
That's pretty much it.
Because if the show's interesting enough, even the rapists are watching. They're going to wait for a commercial break or something. So you can even focus on the show. Commercial comes, you're looking around like, oh boy.
Yeah, oh boy, what's going to happen? But that really is the only thing that would keep a lot of people from going to prison.
Right.
Because it seems very structured. Some people like that structured lifestyle. You got TV. You got people telling you what you got to do. There's activities. It's like camp.
Yeah.
But with the, rape, it's bad camp.
Still like camp.
Well, some got football camps.
And let's be honest. That just makes your day a little more exciting. Wondering.
Yeah, maybe some people that spices it up. You never know. You never know what's over your shoulder.
It depends on your crime. I mean, if you are a guy that's sitting back, and if you're an armed robber or something like that, I mean, you should have a library and ways to improve your life a little bit because you're going to be coming back out anyway. But, anything with kids, they should just be, their condition should be barbarism.
Yeah.
Their condition should be just inhumane.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Old school, medieval.
Black and white TVs,
Yeah, Sam in Pittsburgh, what's up?
Rabbit ears.
Sam, give them 3 channels.
Yeah.
Static in the middle of their shows.
A black and white TV with 3 channels.
That's gruesome.
Sam, what's up?
Hey, those other 2 beanbags took every word I wanted to tell you about.
See?
In prison. But I'll tell you a different aspect. When you got gay guys coming into the prison, that's a whole different story, guys.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, man, it's like apple pie given to a monkey.
I mean, these monkeys, they sniff out these gay guys, man. And we had the biggest problem with these beanbags coming in. And, I mean, they would volunteer to do stupid stuff, you know what I mean, to get in trouble, to get isolated with some of these guys.
So they would be isolated with other men so they can
do
be
what?
Sexually
well, you know,
molested.
they jump on the trampoline without the trampoline. You follow me?
Oh,
Yeah.
boy, yeah.
So wait, the gay guys wanted to be isolated, or the other guys wanted to be with the gay guys?
Well, the homosexual, what would happen was when you get in trouble, you get isolated into a certain part of the jail, meaning you got your Hispanics on one side and you got your blacks on one side, and I don't care what any other CEO will tell you, that happens because you can't mix them sometimes.
Right.
You follow me?
Yeah.
And these guys would come in here, and say a white guy would come in, right? He'd be a gay guy or a Hispanic or whatever. He'd come in, and he'd figure out which one of those three holes had any gay guys in there. So then he started complaining about the cell that he was in, you know. He'd make trouble with somebody in there. Then he'd get put into another cell, you know, depending on what he did. And eventually they'd get the gay guys. They sniff each other out. And we'd come in, you know.
You gotta hurry up, Sam. I mean, you're talking like you're doing time yourself.
Yeah, right?
Oh, my God.
Wow, I felt like I was doing a sentence.
Holy crap.
I nodded off.
I'm trying to get thrown into another radio show for 10 minutes.
Yeah,
I wish he would.
Well, those beanbags, they took everything I was going to tell you about them, you know?
Obviously.
I have no idea what this guy was trying to say.
I know. I phased out for a second.
I phased out. So the gay guys...
If the guy wants to be isolated with gay, he'll find out blacks, whites, Hispanics are all sectioned off in these isolation places.
Yeah.
And the guy will get thrown in the hole. He'll kind of understand where the gay guy is. So he'll have a problem with... all right. I was going to say you talk, you would know, but you would. But you're just not...
So it's his goal to get in a cell with a gay guy,
yes.
to beat him up, or just to have relations?
Sex.
All right, to have
Yeah,
relations.
then you're going to have some sex.
All right, thank you, Sam. You could have done that in 10 seconds.
Some of that prison sex. Jimmy wrapped it up in no time.
Absolutely. And I made it a hot little attractive package.
Right.
John in the Bronx. What's up, John?
I almost crashed my car listening to that last caller.
No kidding. Getting a lot of Z's on the instant feedback.
Oh, my God. Listen, as far as law enforcement's concerned, there's a lot of things those cops in that area could do to that old man because nobody entertains complaints from a pedophile. They don't care about it.
So you think the cops could do a thing or two?
All I'm going to say is I can't get into specifics because the statutes of limitations aren't over yet, but nobody entertains complaints with a pedophile. Everybody hates him. The most liberal person in the world does not care about a pedophile.
And they certainly hate him in the joint.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, they put him in, like, protective custody.
Is that a myth, though, or is that the truth? I did hear one case where they tattooed the victim's name, little girl's name on the guy's face. Is that true? Did we talk about that?
Yeah.
They tattooed her name on his face?
That's a good one.
Yeah.
All right, thank you, sir. Let's say hi to Neil in Stanford. Neil, what's up? We got a hot topic.
What's up, guys? I love you guys.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
I did time in Connecticut almost a year, and it ain't as bad as, I mean, unless you touch the little girl or something, then, you know, you're going to get messed up. But I had a color TV, a Game Boy, CDs, a CD player, radio, listening to you guys every morning.
That's great.
It took 20 minutes, but these are the phone calls we're looking for.
What did you
have in the joint? This guy had everything. He had more than most of our listeners.
Yeah. What did you do? What were you in for?
Possession of deadly weapon.
Oh, what'd you have?
I had a knife in my car.
Oh.
You did a year for a knife in your car, dude? Come
There was
on.
something else going on.
Yeah, what happened?
Unpaid parking tickets?
Not first offense.
A little bit of marijuana.
Yeah, there you go.
Not your first offense.
Probation and all that.
And all right, a kilo of coke in my.
Yeah, and I was on probation for murder.
Right.
All right, guys. I love you guys. You guys are the best.
Hey, what game were you playing?
What game was I playing?
Yeah.
GTA?
Metroid. You know Metroid?
Metroid.
Yeah.
That's an older game, so you've been out a while, right?
Yeah.
All right. Let's say hi to Mike.
Keep your nose
Syracuse.
clean.
Yeah, Mike, what's up?
Hey, how's it going? No, I lived in North Carolina. I had a buddy, Bob, and I'll tell you, they have a lot of stuff in jail. Because he used to get out, once a week. He'd hang out on the weekends or something, or depending on how often he went in. But he'd go in
just to have a place to stay because he get kicked out of his house or something. He's like, yeah, I got no place to stay. It's cold. I'll go to jail this week.
Is that Mayberry? The hell is?
No, I lived in towards the Outer Banks, right in the Outer Banks there.
I've heard this before because you don't have a place to sleep and you get a nice little bed in jail.
Yeah, so he'd go out there, and now there is you got the other side too. You got to think about the bad things that happen because I know personally a gay guy that murdered someone. He's been in since the 80s, and
wow,
he has a lot of stuff, but at the same time they have a lot of stuff they have to deal with. I mean, he's got guys that try to beat him up, so then he's got to go
Yeah, but you know what? I think after a while, if you're doing a pretty long sentence, you become friends. Eventually, you just become friends. You're seeing the guys trying to rape you year after year. Eventually, it's like, you know what? Hey, man.
Hey, what's going on?
What's up? How are you doing today?
Pretty good.
It's kind of like that old cartoon with, clocking in.
Yeah, where the sheepdog and the wolf, they punch in. How you doing, Sam? Pretty good. Ching. And then the guy sits there and they try to kill each other the whole time. And then the whistle blows and they punch out.
I'd imagine you become friends eventually with some of these people because you're like,
But does it get to the point where you're being raped and you're like, hey, did you see the game last night?
Right. All right, let's get this over with.
Because you're friends, so you're talking about that,
Or do you have some kind of a common bond? Like maybe the mess hall is painted. Do you just notice that together, like while he's raping you? You're like, the stupid green mess hall. And the guy, this is kind of weird. They painted it green and continue brutalizing you.
Right. You just notice the subtle changes around you.
Yeah. It becomes a relationship.
You got to think you become friends. I mean, the newbies that come in, I'm sure that's a whole nother thing. But the guys you're doing the time with year after year, eventually it's just like, all right, I'm done with you.
What are you doing tonight?
Why don't we watch some wrestling tonight and talk about life? Jamie in Florida.
Yeah.
You did 5 years for burglary?
Yeah.
How tough was it in the joint?
It wasn't. If you can get past the first year, it ain't too bad after that.
The first year is the rough one?
Yeah.
Why?
The first year is when you got to prove yourself. If you don't prove yourself, then they're going to take that. You know what?
Well, how'd you prove yourself?
You just gotta. Well, I was pretty much like Anthony. I was the funny guy. Comedy gets you out of a lot of trouble. Being silly can get you out of a lot of messes.
Yeah. I imagine if someone's having their way with you in the shower and you're just laughing through the whole thing.
Jokes.
I think that's the last time anyone has their way with you in the shower because that's just creepy.
Especially if you do impressions, you could just do the creepiest movie voices.
Right.
Oh, and then if it turns out that he wants to say sodomize you in a certain way, you just hold something like a telephone and go, hello.
I would just have the most...
You're in the shower, Jim.
I would have the most psychotic laugh.
And they want you to do something to them.
Okay.
You just you grab a certain thing and hold it up to your ear and go, hello. Call for me.
Yeah, that would get around the gym.
Yeah, that's funny.
You do a psychotic laugh, people, they're going to be like, ugh. There's other people to do this too.
You got to just go. Turn around and go. Is that all you got?
Oh yeah, that's it. Hey Jamie, what'd you have in your cell though?
I didn't have a whole lot of stuff in my cell. He had a TV, and I mean it's like camp. I mean,
see, he did 5 years, and he's admitting it was like camp after a while.
Yeah, I mean it's not.
Are you?
Once you're acclimated, it's not that bad. I mean, it ain't no more than normal life. I mean, except you ain't got no bills.
Or women.
And you got no bills. There you go.
Yeah. Hey, dude, how was your burglary 5 years? You must have, woke someone up, I guess, huh?
No, actually, it was a neighbor, and...
You tied her up.
all I got out of that was probation because it was my first offense.
Yeah.
But... a year later on probation, I went on a high-speed chase with the cops through 3 counties, and the judge didn't like that very well, so I got 3 years for the burglary, and I got 2 years for running from the cops.
Man, did you make America's Wildest police chases or anything like that?
No, I committed my crime in Ohio, in a small town, so it wasn't...
You know, it wasn't. It was a big headliner there, but it didn't reach no big city. So I mean,
well, better luck next time.
God, you know what? We just found our audience because
yeah, I know
the phones have never been hotter.
They just love robbing people.
Did 3 years. Let me just read these real fast before we go to break. Did 3 years for assault after shooting robber in my house.
Oh.
Homeless guy always did something to go to jail every winter to stay warm. I hear they have liquid soap in prison now. Gays are segregated from general population. Did 7 years for armed robbery. Guards protected the pedophiles. Been to jail twice. Only the willing get raped. I was in jail. People raped the pedophile. This is our audience.
Can we get to some of these guys when we come back? There's some lovely stories here.
Yeah, we'll get to a few more of these stories. It's the Opie and Anthony Show. Rich Voss joins us next.
It's the Opie and Anthony Show.
We're back with the Opie and Anthony Show. Hey, people are talking, so yeah, I got to confirm it. Yes, we're doing something at my brother's restaurant for St. Patty's Day.
Going to be there.
And don't worry, Tom, we don't need the help, but I got to get the info out there for the people. We're doing karaoke St. Patty's Day.
Yes.
A week from this Saturday at F.H. Riley's. Most of the gang will be there. Yes, it is happening. My brother's restaurant's at 400 New York Avenue in the heart of Huntington Village. F.H. Riley's. We'll see you St. Patty's Day there, yes.
Hey.
It is true. And they're having their parade this weekend in Huntington.
The gay one?
What? No.
Oh, right.
Yeah, they do the gay parade in Huntington.
I noticed they paint a pink line. Do they still do that? They paint a pink line down the street.
Kind of like lavender.
When they do, yeah, it's like a lavender.
Yeah, no.
For the gay parade, and then a green one for St. Patty's Day.
But they're going to have St. Patty's Day and the parade this weekend, so F.H. Riley's will be rocking this weekend as well on Sunday. During the day. I think I'm going to be there as well on Sunday. So, Jimmy, you're going to be at F.H. Riley's week from Saturday, St. Patty's Day, karaoke?
I will be unfortunately, I'll be in California performing.
What?
Oh.
Ontario Improv. It's my first time out there, I think.
Right. Well, have fun, I guess.
But I'll be singing.
We'll miss you.
I have a closing bit I'm doing now where I kind of like to make funny song lyrics up to the song lyrics that are popular in a lot of songs.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
Sort of a little change for you, but
taking guitar lessons. You know, I'm tired of my act. The new Jim Norton.
Looking forward to that.
Rich Voss in studio.
Rich.
Already saying just the stupidest things.
It's mind-boggling.
He just sits down and
from now on,
stupidity pours out.
New rule with you? You're not allowed to talk until we crack the mic.
Until the mic's on.
Because it's unbelievable every time. The first thing out of his mouth is usually the gem.
It really is. It's gem after gem after gem.
You're just talking about flying over to England because apparently he went over to England. And
you're like a Yogi Berra type.
Yeah.
You just say really stupid things all the time.
Yeah.
No, I got...
You're the Yogi Berra for this
things that
for this
you guys
generation.
See as stupid.
Oh, my God.
Why don't you say what you said?
I said to Voss flew to England. I said, what airline did you fly? He said, Continental. I go, did they fly you? I go, did they fly you first or coach?
And I said coach, but I had the emergency row exit where...
This is the best part, by the way. Now he's going to try to explain why.
But you didn't say it like this. You didn't say it like this.
Yes, say it.
I said the emergency row exit is almost as good.
No,
you're lying. You're lying.
You said, yes, because we know what you said. You said the emergency row is just as good.
He goes, that's exactly how he said it, too. Don't try to go, well, you know, I said, so they fly you coach, they fly you first. He goes, well, I had the emergency row, which is just as good.
Just as good.
Just as good.
And the only reason you got called out on it is I said, no, it's not.
Because the emergency row in coach is not just as good as first class transatlantic.
Here's the thing.
That's like a sleeper bed they give you, and a waitress comes out and gives you food.
Good food.
Anything you want at the little press of a button. You got a drink in a real glass, real silverware.
Fresh baked cookies.
Yeah, cookies. They're bringing out like ice cream sundaes for you.
Yeah, you get a little more leg room in the emergency row.
No, because we had the front seat. There's nothing in front of you on the
so it's
seat.
just as good.
Of course, it's just as good.
You know what?
They should have charged you first class prices for that.
Yeah.
They only charge coach prices for that seat?
I'm waiting for him to say, look, the curtain was right in front of me. It's just as good.
I was that close.
I'm only 3 feet away from all that luxury.
Under the curtain. Look, I fly first class all the time. It doesn't matter. I'm going to sleep on the plane.
Yeah,
so that's
you
why
sleep better in first class.
I can't do that.
What, sleep?
Sleep on a plane. I just, he's the worst travel companion ever. I've traveled with this ass, and all it is you go to say something, and you see his head, and he's like,
like Kenny.
You want to smother him. He's the worst travel companion.
All right, we don't want to lose these people. They've been on hold for a long time. Greg on Long Island, what's up? You're on the Opie and Anthony show.
What's up, fellas? How's it going?
Pretty good, man.
I don't know too much about it, but when I was in Arizona last year, I was visiting my cousin, and he did a stretch in a place called Tent City.
Oh, I heard about this place.
Tent City rules.
Where the warden makes you, no matter what crime you do, you're out in the heat 365 days a year wearing pink pajamas and pink slippers just to make an example out of you.
But you're under tents, right?
Yeah, you're under tents, but it doesn't matter. You're like, in the middle of the summer, it could be, 120 degrees out there, but they don't care. You're stuck outside all day, no matter what the temperature is, wearing pink pajamas, just to make an example out of you.
Boy, that's that particular penal system? Like, that's the jail, Tent City?
Yeah, that's what it's called, Tent City. And you drive by, and there's just tents set up all around the place. Like I said, I don't know too much about it. I didn't get a chance to, visit it while I was visiting there.
All right, here's the deal, though. Here's the deal. I hear about the pink, outfits, whatever you want to call them, uniforms, prison uniforms.
Yeah.
Is it really a big deal if everyone's wearing pink? Right. It becomes the thing.
Oh.
Yeah, because it's like regular jails here, where everybody's wearing blue. I guess you get stuck, you get used to.
But I'm just saying, it's much more effective if you just have just a few of the guys in pink.
Yeah,
then it becomes like, pink.
Then it's a joke.
But if you're all wearing pink, what's the big deal at that point?
That's how you can't run.
Yeah. It's better to make an example out of somebody who did something worse by sticking him in a pink outfit as opposed to everybody wearing it.
I'm in Tent City. You're outdoors all day, even though it's hot.
Yeah, outside all day. That's what I was told. That you're stuck outside no matter what the temperature is. You're under tents all day long. They set up cots for you, and you sleep outside.
Do they have any air conditioning or no?
No, not that I know of, no. You're just stuck out there, and that's it.
That sounds a lot worse than Rikers. I got to be honest with you.
Yeah, just because, especially in the summertime, who wants to be stuck out there in 120-degree weather, just sweating?
It's awful,
dude. There's nothing to do about it.
I would take the outdoors over the inside, though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I think I'd have to agree with that.
Especially the tent, you feel like you're camping, having some fun, you laugh.
Yeah, but the outdoors, you see people living right outside of you, driving by and living. My cousin did a couple of years in Arizona in prison, and he's as goofy a Jew as anybody could be. And he told me that, a skinhead or Aryan walked into his cell and punched him in the face.
Cool.
And then the guy's walking down the tier, and my cousin ran up from behind him and kicked him and punched him in the back of the head or whatever, and they didn't mess with him the rest of the time he was in prison.
Because he fought back.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to prove yourself a little bit. Let's say hi to Justin in Boston. Justin, what's up? Justin.
Hey.
All right, we're moving way too fast. We can't wait around today. Roger, Michigan, what's going on?
Good morning, fellas.
Hey.
Yeah, you're on. Jesus.
Good morning.
Hey.
You don't take orders very well.
Good morning, Roger. How are you today?
Get the pleasantries over with and
we don't
get to the story.
We don't do pleasantries on this show. Waste too much time. We're only on the air like 3 hours on this side. We got to get right into stuff. Let's go, Roger.
I did 10 years in prison, and it's nothing like these guys are talking about. I don't know where they did time in prison, but I did almost 2 years in a hole just because of the fighting that I did throughout all the time I was in there. All we had was black and white TVs. Pedophiles, they didn't get messed with any longer because they were rats, and they were the police. They were the guards' little puppets. So they didn't have no problem.
Where'd you do your time?
Well, I did my time in Michigan, all of it.
Okay.
10 years for what?
I used to rob places.
I used to rob places.
Is that on your resume?
Yeah.
Beating around a bush.
I dabbled in a little robbery.
Yeah.
What do you do now?
Well, I work for construction.
Oh, okay.
So you're on the straight and narrow, huh?
Yes, have to be. I have a family.
What's the worst part about being in jail? Like, what do you miss the most when you're in jail?
Women.
It is, okay.
Well,
that's it.
Yeah, that would be top of the charts, obviously. What's the second thing you miss?
Normal food.
Just normal food?
You sound like a white guy. Were you in the Aryan Brotherhood or any gangs there?
No, I wasn't. I'm actually a Native American, so I was pretty isolated from a lot of people, and that's why I did get into so many fights, because I have long hair, and so I was a pretty guy to the black guys, but I wasn't backing down to anybody, so.
Well, okay, so you got Aryan Brotherhood, Muslims, and all that. Say, just a Jew goes into prison. Who does he?
He owns it.
There's certain people. Like, what happens? Like when something like that happens. Say,
Yeah, another great question from Rich Voss.
Hey, Rich,
let's go to...
It's like a child's question.
Yeah, really.
If the man was yelling at me, would he beat me up if I said don't?
No, that's a great
First
question.
of all, I think statistically the amount of Jews in prison are zero. And I think it's
just like in professional sports.
White-collar crime. They go to those country club places, and they're out in like 2 months.
Yeah.
It's no Jews in prison.
All right, let's go to Al in Westbury. Al.
It's proven.
Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing?
Good.
The reason that Joe Arpaio out in Tent City makes those prisoners wear pink is because what he realized, like, when the guys get released from jail, they take with them, like, their blue denim and dungaree outfits, and it gives them, like, street cred out there. Like, I'm a big badass. I just got out of jail.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So he figured that if I dress him in pink, no guy in their right mind is going to walk around with pink pants out there.
All right.
I had no idea you could take that stuff home with you.
I thought you had to bring it back.
You would look like a badass on the streets.
Yeah.
All right. Here's a criminal justice major wants to explain Tent City. It's Wes in Connecticut. Wes.
Hey, what's up, guys?
All right.
Hey, my professor worked on the case. He was telling me that the inmates of Tent City actually tried to sue the state of Arizona and their corrections board because they said the pink was cruel and inhumane. And the courts ruled that, hey, tough luck, man. You guys are going to sit out there and you're going to wear pink and you're going to like it.
Yeah, how could they say it's cruel?
What do they do in Tent City? They just lounge around? They have to, like, do details?
I think they work. I think it's like a work thing, like a chain gang. It's pretty much as close to a chain gang as they can get in this day and age.
I know, they have, like, working parties, and then it's like basically old canvas army tents with bunk beds in them, and that's what they sleep in.
Oh, wow.
Hey, boy. You get out there, boy. That's what you need, one of those good old time, with the guys standing around with the shotgun and the sunglasses.
The Ray-Bans.
A big wad of chew in his mouth.
Like the ugly one from Scarecrow who raped Al Pacino. I think that was the one.
All right, thank you, sir. Let's go to Tristan. Tristan, what's up?
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, man.
These guys, especially that Penn City, you know, these prisons are like like golf courses or something. I did 10 years in a real prison called Attica.
Oh, little place named Attica.
Little place called Attica.
Did you play the big room, sir?
What'd you do? Yeah, what'd you do there?
At the prison, or what I do to get
No, what'd you do to make Attica?
Well, I took a broken bottle to my girlfriend's husband, so in a bar down in Boston.
And what happened to the guy?
He's talking through an electric voice box. Sounds like that guy off of South Park. Blimey.
Oh, wow, you cut out his voice box?
Why'd you do that?
He beat the shit out of my sister with a baseball bat. I figure, what the hell?
All right, wait a minute. You just cursed. So this guy beat the crap out of your sister with a baseball bat?
Yeah.
So you decided to take a bottle to his neck, basically?
It didn't really, it just eventually went that far. You know, I didn't think, I'm going to go stab this guy, but it got bad, and that's the first thing, you know, the bottle ended up breaking, so I just picked it up.
Note to self. Hold on. Note to self. Mm-hmm. No more public appearances for the Opie and Anthony show.
Yeah.
All right.
My listeners are scaring me.
No kidding, man.
Did people know what you did in jail?
Yeah, people do know. Like the one guy said, the first year's the toughest. You definitely got to prove yourself. But if you think about it, with a name like Tristan, I've kind of had to prove myself my whole life. It's kind of a femmy name.
Yeah, you got a little femmy name.
Yeah, I kind of do. I'll admit that. And that's not my mom's fault. But my whole life, I took kickboxing just to back my name up. So you definitely got to prove yourself. And in Attica, there's a couple of spots where they keep kind of like underground fights, you know. So it helps out if you at least win a couple of fights, you probably get the crap kicked out of you.
Prison Fight Club?
Wait, it's like Prison Fight Club?
It's kind of like Fight Club, but the prison guards, they know what's going on. The pedophiles, they're definitely not rats up there. Nobody. I was there for 9 years, and I'll tell you what, I might have seen 2 or 3 people get raped the whole time. You know, people do not like gay people in there. They do not like pedophiles, rapists.
I'm a little disappointed with the prison rape stats that we're hearing from the actual convicts.
Yeah, I've always heard it's less than you think.
Yeah.
It is definitely
very
less
disappointing.
than you think.
What do you do now, Tristan?
I actually own a landscaping business.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
What do you use to cut the grass? A bottle?
Are you allowed to talk if you're white? Are you allowed to hang out or talk at all to the black convicts if you're white?
You do realize you're a guest on the show, right? Not a host.
I'm just asking.
I like
a simple little question.
I love Voss's. Voss has he's childlike
He is
questions.
childlike.
Could I talk to the black people if I was there?
Is it a bad place?
Hold on, sir. My nephew wants to know if he'd be allowed to talk to the black.
My nephew.
It's Bring Your Nephew to Work Day. He has a question for you, sir. Just humor him.
Isn't that a normal question? What's wrong with that?
No, not for a man in his 40s.
Could you have a puppy in prison?
You guys.
When are you going to be on Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader, by the way? Have they called you yet?
No,
I'm playing the fifth grader.
Wait, that was the joke, dope. No, you're a contestant.
Oh, Rich.
Holy
Definitely allowed
crap.
to talk to people.
So, wait, now, Voss had a very valid question. Are you allowed to talk to black people there?
That's another thing that's really misconstrued. Everybody in the big time prisons, you know, they all help each other out. I mean, initially they definitely hate each other, like the Aryans. They definitely hate the black people, but you know, Aryans got stuff that black people want. Black people got stuff the Aryans want.
Yeah, there's commerce going on.
You know, it's just like the world. Japanese and Americans, they got stuff we want. We got stuff they want. We'll still bomb the crap out of them if we ever want to.
Did you join the Aryans?
You know what? I didn't join them, but they definitely did back me up because I made a couple of them a lot of money in a couple of those fights. So if I ever needed help with like a black guy, I beat a black guy up really bad, and a couple of his buddies wanted to come after me, and you know, I didn't even have to ask them for help. They said I made them about $500-600. So
that's nice. Those Aryans.
Right at me,
All right.
Sweet people.
All right, we're gonna take one
Thanks,
more.
man.
Thank you, Tristan. You're cool, right? Don't want to hang up on any of these guys. You all right?
Yeah, you're right. Yo, why aren't you just hanging up on
hell
me?
yeah, right.
These guys are getting the most courteous. All right, thanks for calling. Godspeed.
Anything else you want to say?
Shock Jock's head removed with a weed whacker.
Right. I'm not stupid. You got to know your place, man. We all know our place in this world. You yell and scream at the mom, the soccer mom in her minivan if she cuts you off. But if it's some kind of gang member, you're not even honking or doing anything.
Look down, lock your doors.
That is the reality. We all know our place out there.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Just flip a couple gang signs. You'll eventually get it right. They're all messed up.
All right, thank you, Tristan. Best call of the day.
Yeah.
Chip in Kentucky, what's up?
Hey, guys, how are you doing today?
Hi, Chip.
All right, you did 24 months for manslaughter.
Yeah, I shot a guy 6 times in the face with his own pistol.
Well,
all right, I'm going to take a different approach. So how did you find out about the Opie and Anthony show?
Oh, I own my own truck now, and of course I have XM, so I've been listening to you guys for about, probably since you came on XM about 2.5 years ago.
Cool.
So some guy was probably menacing you with a weapon. You took his gun from him and shot him, and they considered it a little excessive.
Well, he was actually harassing me. I used to be a DJ, guys, in a small little town in Kentucky. Did radio and sportscasting, and
sorry,
I was actually messing around with the guy's girlfriend.
Okay.
And he came up to me at work one evening and approached me with, pistol in hand. And initially I ran from him. And,
Good move.
I'm a decent sized guy though, so it was like I finally got fed up running, got tired. He chased me down an alley, and when he turned the corner, I tripped him. He dropped his gun, and I picked it up and shot him 6 times.
So you not only had sex with his girlfriend, you killed him by shooting him in the face.
Shot him in the face. Did you get back in time to seg the record?
Yeah.
Hope you were playing a long Zeppelin tune or something.
People had 2 years of Pump Up the Jam.
Well, actually, my last time on air was 87. That was that was my last sign-on period.
Yeah.
But the reason why I got only 12, I got 24 months and then in prison, then I had to do 3 years probation, and I wasn't allowed to return to the small town in Kentucky until until my probation was up.
Ladies and gentlemen, the live version of Green Grass and High Tides. I'm going to be away for a while.
But I told them that I had blanked out.
Yeah.
You know, that I didn't remember what exactly happened, which was, Bravo Sierra. But
2 years for manslaughter.
and I got a good lawyer.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying on instant feedback, this is a true shock jock that we're talking to right now, man.
That is shocking.
Doesn't get much more shocking than this.
Wah, wah.
All right, Chip, and you had all the luxuries in jail?
I spent my time in Eddyville, which is the federal penitentiary. It's also where they have where they actually do the executions in Kentucky.
Ooh.
And it's pretty run down, dilapidated, piece of crap. Black and white TVs. If you could get any reception, it's out almost on an island in the middle of a lake.
Were you beaten up in jail at all?
I was jumped by a couple of blacks, but I was able to get my revenge.
Okay.
Were you able to talk to them?
I joined the Brotherhood, we'll put it that way. And
Rich, you got a question for Chip?
Not right now because, it's just... Well, I got a question because the last caller, they said you got to prove yourself, but the last caller said he beat this guy up too bad, then his friends came after him. So do you have to prove yourself but draw a line as you're proving yourself? You know what I mean? How bad can you beat a guy before they come after you?
In prison, you can offend anyone with, you could accidentally bump into somebody, and you've offended them and their entire clique, gang, whatever you want to call it, and you're going to get beat down. I was a fresh fish. I think I was in for a month when I took a very good beating. I spent 2 weeks in the infirmary.
What did you do? What happened? Why'd you take a beating?
Well, I offended a couple of black guys.
On purpose?
They were actually local in my area, and they knew that I really didn't. The area of Kentucky where I'm from, I'm just going to let you know that it's extremely white.
Right.
And
Utopia, Connecticut, right? Kentucky.
There used to be a sign in town that said, "Don't let the sun sit on your black ass."
Oh, one of those.
When they found out that I was from there, that just,
okay. All right. Hey, Chip, I don't want to be rude, but we do have to move on.
Yeah,
so
we got to move on now.
Any final thoughts?
Thank you.
It's been great. You guys have.
And then what happened?
Great.
Yeah, right.
No.
All right, Chip.
I'm not playing that game.
I understand. And I'm not even going to
He does listen a lot.
I'm not stupid.
Thank you,
All right,
Mr. Chip.
Thanks, guys.
We like Chip.
How can you not?
He's a good guy.
He's in everything delicious.
Do we continue with this? We got was sexually harassed in jail.
You have to.
Lisa from Arizona did a year in Tent City.
Like an episode of Oz.
And Richard from Jersey, I'm gay, did 7 years. We aren't segregated.
Must be like being sentenced to a strip club when you go to prison and you're gay. It's just like...
All right, hey, we'll continue with that. Also, South Park hit it out of the park last night. Out of the park.
They are anything but PC over there.
They did a whole show on the N-word.
Mm-hmm.
The whole show. Just laugh out loud funny. We got some clips in case you missed it. But search out this episode. Do yourself a favor. One of the funniest things in a long time.
Yeah.
We'll get into that as well. Oh, it's on YouTube? Perfect, yeah. Search it out on YouTube.
They love that.
They do love YouTube.
Do they really?
Yeah, they don't have a problem with YouTube.
I think Matt and Trey have no problem, but I think Comedy Central's got a problem because they was pulling off clips from the Colbert Report and the Daily Show, things like that.
Well, they understand that it gets their material out there.
Yeah,
they have no problem with that.
They don't care.
It's the Opie and Anthony Show.
Hear what everyone else is talking about. O&A Uncut and Live, continuing the show on XM Satellite Radio starting at 9 a.m. Eastern. Visit xmradio.com to subscribe.
It's the Opie and Anthony Show.
That's right. It's the Opie and Anthony Show. Thanks for checking us out. We appreciate that.
Hold on. We had an interesting thing Boss said he did in England. I just wanted to get to it real quick. I didn't want to lose the momentum on that because he was telling us, and I said, Rich, what were you saying?
Wait. Well, he's breaking the rules. We told you don't talk unless the mic's on.
No, only when the mics are on, Rich.
You're not allowed to talk. I know we're all friends off the air, but when you're here, you are the resident dummy.
No, on certain... Well, whatever. I said I went to the Sherlock Holmes Museum. Right? Why are you laughing at me?
The what?
You went where?
In England.
In England, the Sherlock Holmes Museum.
Right.
So we get there.
That's funny on so many levels.
He said the resident dummy, and you said on some things. What aren't you on?
Oh, my God.
What are you an expert on?
You know a lot of things.
All right, so you went to the Sherlock Holmes Museum.
Yeah.
So we're walking up in it, and I'm looking around.
Wait. You went where? I want to make sure the listeners understand this.
Because it's not a real person. That's the
I know. That's what I screwed up at the place, at the Sherlock Holmes Museum.
All right.
I said to the guy, there was like a guy there. I said, is this the original furniture? Like, I thought we were really in his house because it was in a house.
In whose house?
In Sherlock Holmes' house.
You thought it was his Holmes?
Listen. And then...
You were in Sherlock Holmes' home.
Yeah, so then I said, is this the original furniture?
Holmes. Right.
And he said, no, it's all replica or whatever. And Bonnie said...
Hey, idiot.
He was a fictional character. So basically the museum made no sense. You know what I mean?
Much like Rich Voss.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, on every level.
Why would we go there? What else? And then
Why'd you go where?
What? Sherlock Holmes Museum. What's so funny? It's
is there anyone on the phone who might know? I don't know. Has anyone called in about it? I'm just curious.
No, they're listening to Eric and Kathy. They moved on from this show.
Of course.
And then during the break, you're showing us a picture of something, a blob or something.
No, the ultrasound from the baby.
No one cares.
I know.
I do.
I'm happy that you're going to be a father at 55 years old and all that, but this happens to all of us. Like, that's the new thing, is to show off the picture of the ultrasound. I can't even tell you what I'm looking at.
I didn't know what I was looking at.
I'm happy that you're going to be a father. I know you and Bonnie are very excited. All that. I'm with you. But when you start showing pictures of blobs, I don't know what to say.
No idea.
That's a good point.
You showed Anthony, and Ant's like, I don't even know what I'm looking at.
I said he was cute. You said you're holding it upside down. How old is the baby now?
Can I see the picture?
5 months. No.
I swear.
No reason.
I won't rip it out.
I don't care.
That's too personal. I understand.
No, what I said here.
But I got to see the blob again.
It's hard to tell.
What I was saying to Anthony, I have...
But why would you show people this?
Because because the whole idea of this is, I don't even care if you rip it up.
I'm not going to rip it up, I swear.
I have 5 pictures of my unborn baby, which is more pictures than my family has of me alive.
All right, now that's funny.
Why I was showing it.
All right, I don't know what I'm looking at. Is this teeth? Is that teeth?
No, that's a spine.
This is like, a spine. Okay,
yes. You don't know how big the picture is. Like, what's the scale? Wait. Is it you're just looking at a face, or you're looking at the whole kid's body, just a toe?
I could point it out.
Looks like the kid is smoking in the womb.
That's what smoking hot.
All right, what is this? What is that?
Well, it's too far. Oh, that's the baby curled over. That's the back of the head. Can't you see?
I swear to God, it cannot.
It
Look, I'm happy for you, but I don't know.
That baby
people hand these pictures,
that baby
to you all the time out there, and you're like, all right.
That baby.
Cool.
That baby in the womb has better posture than Norton does.
And he's smarter than you. Sherlock Holmes Museum.
Sherlock Holmes Museum, huh?
The kid in the picture just laughed at you. I see his little hand, though, and that's his little knee, right? The little knee bone.
Yeah.
It's cute.
All right, let's say
you actually can see. Give me that gun.
Yeah, that's the hand, that's the knee.
Get out of here.
One of the pictures, you can almost see something. The rest are just blobs.
And that's the head, and that's his back, and those are his legs, right?
Yeah.
Those are little hands like that.
Yeah. It's a girl.
Is it?
Yeah.
I almost said, how do they know? And then I caught myself. Yeah.
All right,
let's
take a call.
Let's go to Drew in Queens. Drew, what's up?
Hi, Drew.
Yo, what's up, guys?
Hey.
Is this idiot saying Sherlock Holmes?
Yeah.
What is he, retarded?
Yes.
Oh, Holmes. What's the big deal?
The big deal?
Big deal. Sherlock Holmes.
There's an S, stupid.
Because when I... Whatever.
Let's go to Craig in Jersey. Craig, what's up?
Oh, Rich Ross, what up, Holmes?
Home, what up, home?
You're a half a retard. You ain't even a retard, you half a re.
Half a re. Those teeth. The kid already has false teeth to fall onto the counter. Just reading his feedback. Sorry. Let's say hi to Jocelyn. She's a girl from Jersey, of course. What's up, Jocelyn? Hello?
Where did Jocelyn go?
Are you there? Oh, my God, she hung up. It was the best call of the day.
What?
She spent time at the joint and wanted to talk about all the lesbianism that was going on.
No.
I bet it was big, ugly, dykey lesbian.
And we lost
stuff.
her. Lisa in Arizona, what's up?
Make you feel better.
How you guys doing?
Good.
I want to tell you about Tent City. It's the most disgusting place in the world. It costs more to feed a dog in the pound than it does to feed a prisoner in Tent City.
Wow.
They give you, it's gross, they give you, like the old bread that sits in a grocery store gets taken to Tent City. So it's moldy bread, green bologna, and then every night they give you like cabbage. And you have to be afraid to drink the Kool-Aid because the guys that work in the kitchen could have hepatitis.
Now, how do you know all this?
I was there.
Oh, what'd you do? Bad girl.
Boozing and cruising.
Boozing and cruising? Dewey?
Yeah, I got quite a few of them, actually.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's not your first Dewey if they sing it at Tent City.
Nope, they sent me to the big bad place.
How many Deweys?
Huh?
How many Deweys do you have? Be honest.
4.
Oh, God.
4?
What's wrong with you? You can't drink and drive.
I almost understand 2. Almost. After that.
You must really be bad.
I could see my house. I could see my house.
They all say that.
It was on your windshield.
You know, it's like when you're playing tag as a kid, you get to go home base.
Yeah.
You know, they should let you do that. When you're pretty much in your driveway, they should let you. You made it there. You didn't kill anyone.
They should let you get away with it.
Hey.
Oh, she made it home. Let her inside.
We talk all the time. Drunk driving used to be a sport back in the day.
Yep.
I know. It's not fair.
Remember the days the cops would, like, pull you over, realize you're drunk with your buddies, and go, all right, I'm taking your keys. There's a diner nearby. I'll be back at the end of my shift to give you your keys back. That type of thing used to happen. Yeah, all that stuff.
You must be really a bad drunk, though. You're probably one of those that really weaves a lot and talks back to the cops.
I think it's more driving drunk and angry that does it. If you're
Yeah.
angry, or you're like listening to your stereo, singing to a song.
Wait, how do you drive drunk angry? Are you just knocking down, like, mailboxes?
Driving through people's
You're
backyards?
driving too fast, just pissed off. You know when you're pissed off.
When
Anthony,
you're...
I know you got that fast car.
Yeah, but let me tell you something. If I've been drinking and I have to drive somewhere, unless it's 4th of July of last year, I usually make sure I do the speed limit. I don't care if it takes me forever to get to wherever I'm going. I use my blinkers. I'm like really kind of safe. I set the cruise control so I'm not like my speed isn't changing a lot and I can concentrate just on staying in the lane. Things like that. There's a way to drive drunk.
Yeah.
You don't know it.
Well, see, they say for every time you've driven drunk, every time you've driven drunk, you get caught. You've driven drunk 1,000 times.
Ooh. Wow.
So
that math
pretty
might be a
much
little off.
That's a little off. That means you drunk drive every night for over 3 years.
Pretty much.
Probably has.
Yeah,
that means you drive drunk to Starbucks to get your morning coffee.
Oh, coffee.
Wow.
You drink coffee. I drink Gatorade and vodka.
You're great.
Gatorade and vodka, nice.
Hey, did you get my check I sent you last month? Jesus.
So Tent City's disgusting. It's the worst place. It's 120 degrees. You get all these girls in a tent, and girls stink. Girls are the stinkiest creatures on earth, and very few of them would shower.
How many girls in a tent?
40.
You get any action or what?
No, they were the nastiest girls. I did make some friends. All my friends were guys till I went to jail. I did meet a lot of friends. You know, they were all pretty much drunk drivers that I was in there with. Bad check writers, shoplifters. I wasn't in there with
chicks in prison are always in it for that. You get the occasional one that killed the husband or something, but for the most part, it's bad checks and DWs, things like that. Welfare scams.
When I was in the holding cell, there was this chick that robbed a bank. And then they go to different parts. There's like an indoor building and another side of the tents where the real bad girls go. So, yeah.
So were there girls that had kind of girlfriends in there?
Yeah, there were.
Yeah.
And the one that was there was, she was kind of a guy, you know. Her name was Michael, and she had short hair, and she kind of looked like a guy, too.
Was there any air conditioning at all, or fans?
Air conditioning?
They're outside.
No, in the tents at night.
Oh.
I'm sorry, any what?
Air
Fans or anything?
No, there's a big fan, like a huge fan at each side of the tent that blows. get this. On one side, there's a garbage dump. On the other side, there's an animal crematory. And then there's a water treatment plant. So no matter which way the wind blows, you get the most rancid smell you could possibly ever
Wow, they
breathe.
really placed
Not
this.
to mention the nasty girls in the tent already.
And you got snakes crawling in there because you're in Arizona, right?
Scorpions.
I'm sure the people that work at those other 3 stinky facilities are complaining about the stinky women fumes that are coming off of the prison.
Yeah, it's worse outside in 120 degrees.
Lisa, a lot of people are picking up on something. Did you learn your lesson? It sounds like you still drink and drive. Yeah?
Definitely. I still don't drive.
Oh, you don't?
I still don't drive.
No.
What are you,
I
10
could
years?
have my license back, but I still don't drive. I have a car that sits there, and if I drink, I do it at home.
It's amazing
It's
she
just
won't
a
quit
glass of red
drinking.
wine here and there. I don't booze it out anymore.
What an algae. She gave up driving. So
you can drink.
No, I live in Florida now,
That's
and every time I
dedication.
get the money saved up, something crappy happens like a hurricane. So I guess God doesn't want me to drive, which is fine.
Hurricane's a
I
good
like
drink.
my bike.
We had those down in New Orleans.
Do you know how many homes get ruined a year? with
Many
a
home.
hurricane?
Many home.
Homes.
Yeah, it's a really gross place. I just wanted to let you guys know it's not that nice of a place. And the pink underwear, that's the guys. It's because the guys were taking them out, giving them to their girlfriends, boxers and stuff. Girls were wearing boxers. And he actually sells. Sheriff Joe makes money so many different ways there. He'll sell on the outside pink underwear that says Sheriff Joe. And
Yeah, he's hawking his wares.
Thank you.
thanks. Have a great day, guys.
Yeah, you too.
Punching out.
Let's say hi to
one guy, one prison you're bored with. The first one that you give a little crap to.
Yeah.
The chick who didn't do anything violent.
No hit, Herlock.
I know she can't even. I know she can't even drive to find me. Yeah, she's pretty much stuck at home. I'm brave now. Todd in Boston, what's up?
Opie, you retard.
Yeah,
First thing you notice about VOZ is unborn babies, it's teeth.
Well,
unborn babies don't have teeth.
Well, Rich, I'm Todd. I was going for a teeth joke because Rich has huge choppers.
Larry Literal.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, help me out a little bit.
Come on, help me out here, Henry.
If you look at this thing, all you see is teeth, but Voss is telling me it's a spine. Who knows?
It's a spine.
Yeah, no,
you can't tell spine from teeth. Keep showing that thing.
Bye. Let's go to Frank in Jersey. Frank.
Hey guys, love the show. Hey Rich, I love your comedy, but nobody ever wants to see a ultrasound. When I had a kid, everybody in my office.
See,
was like,
we saw Bonnie. We see that she's pregnant. That's all we need to know as your friends.
It's a whole
idea. And I'll tussle the little kid when he's born. I'll have a little fun tussling his hair. But the ultrasound pictures stink.
Do you guys not get it? The idea of showing the ultrasound pictures was to show that there's more pictures of my unborn baby than me alive. I was talking about.
That's kind of your excuse.
You're trying to
show.
Yes.
Boss, you're constantly looking for approval from your friends. I've noticed that for a long time. You come in with your really nice, handbag and stuff.
Louis Vuitton bag.
The Louis Vuitton. You like showing off, and you're looking for approval.
No, I'm not.
Ultrasound pictures stink. I mean, most people don't even want to look at pictures of your kid. So why would they want to see the kid before it's even born?
Rich, when I was in my office and people said, when my wife was pregnant, they said, "Oh, Frank, don't you have a picture of the ultrasound?" I said, "No." I said, "I want to punch everybody who shows me an ultrasound, and I would never, ever want to do that. I have too much respect and love for my fellow man."
What reaction are we supposed to have?
First of all,
wow.
Well, you know what?
No, I'm being serious.
Okay, because you're so close-minded. Here's the thing. It's unbelievable that you could take a picture of a baby through a woman's stomach and see inside the baby.
Oh, is that how they go in?
No, they just rub it on top with the thing. And that's the amazing part. I don't know what cares about
the technical jargon that he uses.
I think you had a glove and an 8-megapixel elf.
Rich, I agree on the technological aspect of how wonderful it is, but you take 1,000 ultrasounds, and none of them looked any different from each other.
Right.
So who cares?
There's no distinguishing like, wow, look, it looks like Rich or it looks like Bonnie.
It's a blob.
Exactly.
Your kid is a blob right now.
How many months along is she?
5. Rich, I have to take my hat off to you. I remember seeing you on Last Comic Standing.
Yeah.
And when they did the contest of writing a pilot, you came up with the
funniest, most hysterical idea, and it was the biggest panned idea ever. And I'm thinking, these people have no idea what great humor was.
What was it again? I don't remember.
It was a thing about, he wanted to write a sitcom about a bunch of real idiotic terrorists, like the one guy who called up and made the threats was a stutterer. The guy with the explosives was horrible, and he had like fingers missing. It was an absolutely hysterical idea.
That was Dave Mordell's pilot.
In this day and age.
It wasn't even yours. That was the other guy.
That was the other guy's pilot.
Wait,
Dave.
was it yours or no?
No, that was Dave Mordell's
really
pilot.
Dave.
Oh, I thought that was yours.
No.
Oh my God!
Hey,
I thought you were
Mordell's-
finally getting a compliment.
I know.
Mordell's even more depressed now.
Well, I still like your stand-up, Rick.
all right.
It's still great.
Thank you,
Take care,
Frank.
guys.
Frank, are you in prison?
No.
All right, get lost.
Are you in Poughkeepsie?
All right, let's say hi to Jocelyn. She's back.
Lost.
Jocelyn,
Yes, hey.
Hi.
How are you? Good morning.
you were in prison for what?
No, I was in county jail for 6 months in Elizabeth.
What'd you do?
What'd you do?
Drug possession,
All right.
Nice. What drugs?
coke, and heroin.
Yeah.
Coke and heroin? And now, how much did you have on you?
Oh, I had a lot. I had 20 bags of heroin and a couple clips.
So you got intent to sell or something?
Yeah, and I was in a school zone. It was me and my friend at the time.
In a school zone. She was naked having sex with a student, and she... How many other things can you throw into this? Wow.
Why were you in a school zone?
That's where you sell the drugs.
No, I understand that, but I don't think that's why she was there. I think it's something stupid. Why were you in the school zone?
Well, the whole town of Elizabeth is in a school zone. They do it like that to get you in trouble. They set it up like that. But I was only 18, and I grew up in a small town in Old Bridge. So I was in for a big shock when I went to there. And
This is getting hot now. 18, sent to prison.
yes, and actually I heard all these horror stories. I thought it was going to be really bad. But the women, what they do is they wife each other, and there's just like a lot of lesbian activity that goes around. They make like socks out of socks and soap, like dildos and stuff.
Really?
Yeah, and it's not bad. The only fighting really is if you get with somebody else's wife.
Yeah, all right. So, did you have all these girls, coming on to you when you were in the joint for 6 months?
Yes, because I'm white. I had real hair and all my teeth. So,
That's all they're looking for? They're looking for white, all your hair, and all your teeth.
Yeah, because some of them
Sounds
are
like me in junior
scary.
high. That's all I was looking for.
What?
Some of them were really scary in there. They really looked like men. They'd walk around with like socks in their pants to pretend like they had something.
Were they really? I do the same thing.
Wow.
But also too, the correction officers. You know, and I hooked up with a correction officer when I was in there.
How hot is that?
Backing up to the bars, were you?
Yeah, how'd you get it done?
He worked in medical, so he would just call me down for, say there was a medical appointment.
Time for your enema.
And...
Wait. This is, we can't just blow this
Right.
off. So, you're in the joint, and you decide you like this guy?
Well, I mean, you got to do what you got to do, I mean, he had access to cigarettes and McDonald's, so...
Okay.
Well, yeah, that's
cigarettes at McDonald's.
That's worth your dignity.
Yeah,
Sure, of course.
At least you went for the rainbow. Almighty.
You traded in your...
You want to do the next live read from McDonald's for us? Because
Look, I don't sell my body. I've got Triscuits. All right.
So
teen body.
So you give him
cigarettes and McDonald's.
Do you give him the look like, hey, I know what's going on here, and I'm willing to partake?
Yeah, well, he wanted to save me, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah?
Well,
Got us a crusader.
I mean, when I got out, I tried seeing him, but he kind of got crazy, so that was that.
He got crazy. Yeah. You were in the joint. All right, so he calls you down to the medical office. Then what happens?
He'd have his buddies look out, because, they all kind of had their own thing going on the side. They're all married and everything, and that's just what they do.
All right, so what's the move? We need to hear the move. You're in the medical...
Yeah, how did it first go down?
You just start talking, and, you tell them your sad story, and they feel bad, and then, he starts complimenting you, and then, his buddies do the lookout. It's usually later, during the day or on the shift, and, you have to make sure that his people, cover his back.
So what's the move?
It's just kind of, it's an agreement when you're in there. I mean, they know what's going on. I mean...
So does he lean over and kiss you?
Yeah, and then, it just goes from there.
Do you eat the McDonald's as he's doing it?
Are you, and you guys go all out or what?
Yeah, and I mean, like I said, I tried to continue the relationship once I got out, but he was just too crazy.
Were you into it?
At the time, yeah.
How long did you see him for once you got out?
A couple months.
Okay. So you're 18. When did you start doing heroin?
Oh, 15.
Yeah, you gotta.
Yeah.
How old are you now?
Yeah. Oh, I'm 25. I've been clean for 3 years. I went back to school and everything.
Oh, what do you do now?
What?
What do you do?
Oh, I'm still in school for nursing.
All right.
I want to help all the young women that were like me.
So if the patient...
And you also want to get into that drug cabinet.
Are you kidding? And if a patient brings you in, say, some cigarettes and something to eat, do you sleep with the patient?
What?
God, she's going to be one of these nurses that guys dream about, man. You're in the hospital with a broken leg, and there you go. She's ready to go.
For a sponge bath, right?
All right. Thank you, Jocelyn.
Bye, Jocelyn.
This guy wants to defend ultrasounds. Charlie in Jersey, what's up?
Defend ultrasounds.
How you doing?
How are you defending ultrasounds?
All right, listen, first of all, Rich, I'm happy for you. You're having a baby. That's fantastic. But nobody outside your family wants to see the ultrasound pictures. Okay?
Yeah, but so why are you... It says you want to defend ultrasounds.
I want to defend them because they're good for determining whether, for instance, your wife needs an amniocentesis.
Oh, I get all that. I get the medical reasons. But,
of course.
But the new thing is
bringing an X-ray around, going, "Hey, look at my skull."
Yeah, but the new thing is to drag these ultrasound pictures out because it's the pictures are a little clearer than the old days, and you're showing them off like they're like the kids are already like playing Little League.
First of all, I got them framed on the mantle.
Yeah, Rich, on a fake Sports Illustrated cover.
Rich, you brought him in because you want us to be impressed.
No, I brought him in because when we talked about family dysfunction, to make the point, like I said.
No, I don't. I'm sorry,
who would bring?
You're trying to like.
You're not carrying that around as a gag.
No.
Do you have your pride and joy cards too?
No, you're
River Pupkin.
There is.
Nobody shows ultrasounds. No one's ever come up to me and said, "Hey, do you want to see my ultrasound?" I know you don't show those. People don't care about that.
Yeah. Do you think that Rich was just trying to be serious and then got laughed at and I feel embarrassed?
Because this has happened to me. Yes. Some other, with other people. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm happy that you're going to have a kid, but
don't get us wrong, Rich. We are happy that you're having a kid and everything.
Don't make me don't make me feel uncomfortable as I'm looking at a picture of a blob and I have to go,
I wish you and Bonnie the best, but the ultrasound, come on.
Yeah.
Well, they do videos now of unborn babies.
Imagine having to sit down in front of that when you get invited over. Here, sit down. We're going to watch an ultrasound. Who cares? You got to just cut in some pornography in the middle of it to spice it up.
Child porn.
Oh, Jesus, Rich. All right, Charlie, thank you. You're going to be a father again. Will you stop
right.
that?
Good point.
God.
Boy or girl?
Girl.
And then when you have a kid, I think parents should also do this. Take a bunch of pictures of your kid. And then give them to your friends. And they have to write on the back, cute or ugly, but without saying who they are. That way you get a real consensus on what people think. If your kid's ugly, don't go showing pictures. If it's a cute kid, some people show me pictures and go, look at this kid, and you go, oh, that kid's cute. And you're kind of making a face like, oh, my God, this kid is brutal.
Nothing worse than looking at a picture and the kid is so freaking ugly.
Brutal.
And you know the person, and you're dumbfounded. You don't even know what to say. Because the parent even knows it's ugly.
They gotta know.
But they're just hoping that they're going to be like a pianist or something.
Then there's the adorable picture. You're just like, okay, now this kid's adorable.
Right.
By the way, look at a picture like a puppy.
Rich, you got weak sperm.
Why do I have weak sperm?
What happened?
Third girl.
That means my sperm is weak?
Yeah, there was a thing that in the medical books that came out recently.
Mm-hmm. Well, sorry that my sperm isn't pumping iron. I have to be in prison. All right? Sorry. I know I got enough of it.
I'm just having
makes it up in numbers.
We're obviously very happy for you. You know that.
Yeah.
Where's the gig, Rich?
Oh, Poughkeepsie Bananas this weekend.
Oh, tonight? You do that tomorrow and Saturday?
No, just Friday and Saturday.
That'll be tomorrow and Saturday.
You said tonight.
No, but then I said
no, but first you said tonight. All right, so don't act like.
I just did Poughkeepsie. I was mobbed.
Yeah.
All right, bananas in
You're a big
Poughkeepsie with Mitch
draw.
Voss. All right, it's the Opie and Anthony Show.
It's the Opie and Anthony Show.
Great. Now we look even worse in Britain's eyes. Rich Voss went over to England.
He just said something else that's stupid?
During every commercial he just
Rich.
says something stupid.
You're not allowed to talk unless the mics are on.
Yeah.
It wasn't just jump in off a book, when you're talking about something else.
It wasn't dumb. It was just he's such a skinflint.
Yeah, he's also cheap.
No, I'm not. I'll pay for dinner. I'll do stuff like that.
Well, this is cheap then, what you did.
It was just timing.
What do you do?
You're a pinch penny.
No, I'm not at all.
By the way, you're listening to the Opie and Anthony Show. Rich Voss.
Chisler.
What did you do over
When
there?
we were in England, we just, instead of those stupid bus tours, we just took the double-decker bus on our own, sat up top, and asked questions as we were driving around. And we had, a map, so we knew where we were driving past.
Could you imagine the dumb questions? Like, England just thinks we're all retarded because people like Rich go over there and go, I didn't want to see the big clock. I want to see Big Ben. No, it is a clock, yes.
Yes. How long into it did you realize that when they said you wanker, that wasn't a compliment?
I think they like me. They're calling me a wanker.
Yeah.
The TV show was fun. Patrice killed. It was good.
How much time do you have to do?
20 minutes.
So you killed on a TV program over there?
Yeah, it was fun.
Cool.
The taping was cool.
Great. Kim in Pennsylvania. Kim, no one can see the show, Rich.
Hit it, Kim.
Yes, it comes on BBC America.
Oh,
I watch that all the time.
Yeah. I don't even know where it is on my cable system.
Oh, no, I have it. I TiVo.
Between Doctor Who episodes? Right. What the hell's on?
Doctor Who is a scumbag.
Somewhere in the middle of a Benny Hill marathon, they're going to show your show. That's cool.
Monty Python.
Right. Kim, what's up?
I was calling in about the sonogram. I had two things to say to that guy.
Yeah.
Wait, my name's Rich
I'm sorry,
Voss.
what?
Rich Voss, not that guy.
Okay, Rich.
Right.
First of all, you can get a 3D sonogram done. I have a 11-month-old, and it shows the baby much clearer.
I said that already.
Why didn't you go 3D with your ultrasound?
How much more to do that? Some guy in Philly, there's a listener to O&A, said to come down. He'll do it for us.
For free. How much is it?
So I got the regular ones and the 3D glasses from the movie theater for free.
What, Rich?
What?
You've had a pretty good career.
I still do.
Why are you like
You've had?
Why are you searching out some guy?
I'm not searching out. He emailed me and said, "Would you like?"
Why
to
don't
go?
you just?
Jesus.
This is your kid. This is your wife.
What
Why
a
don't you go to
reputable place.
Why don't you go to yeah.
I bet
Knowing you went to somewhere in Philly to someone's
we didn't
basement.
go yet. We didn't go yet. And
wait. What did I miss?
I don't know.
You didn't go yet?
No, for the 3D, for the
for the
video.
3D one?
The guy's offering you 3D.
Some guy's
shot.
basement where he runs a mouse over her stomach connected to the computer and has a picture already up on his computer
Just wants
screen.
to see your wife naked.
Yeah, take your clothes off.
Right.
All he has to do is say she's funny.
And then he's going to call us from another room. Guys, you're not going to believe this, but I pulled it off. I got Bonnie naked.
He just clicks and a video comes up on his on his display that it just rolls for everybody because no one knows their baby through a sonogram.
So wait a minute. Now, you have to go to Philly for this?
Yeah, if we do it, I didn't say.
Why don't you just get it done in Jersey?
I wasn't even planning on doing it. A guy, how many times do you get emails from listeners saying, "Hey, I want to do this.
I want to do a medical procedure on you or your wife." None ever.
Yeah, Rich. Maybe a free meal at a restaurant.
Right.
One thing.
Maybe someone wants to hook me up with car parts or something like that.
Right.
It's not like hey.
Hey, Jim, you need that spinal tap?
Yeah, spinal tap, right. Some tooth pulled or something with it.
We understand the freebies that are involved with doing what we do, but you got to draw the line somewhere.
Draw the line when it comes to your child and your wife.
Here's a word of advice, Chisler. You don't want the guy photographing your soon-to-be-born fetus wearing a traveling virus T-shirt.
And we love Philly. We love our listeners in Philly, but you really want to trust one of those guys?
You don't think you have doctors and lawyers listening to you?
Did you hear the phone calls today? Prisoners,
right. Hey, so Kim, no guy wants to see a sonogram, right?
No, hell no. I mean, come on. The last thing he wants to see is a sonogram. He's probably thinking if Rich's wife is hot, he's probably, his imagination goes straight to like, oh, is she going to get fat? Or he's probably imagining like whacking off to her like as they're having sex or something, you know? The last thing he wants to think about is
a sonogram.
The sonogram.
Well, because she is hot.
No guy wants to see.
What kind of guy sees a sonogram and gets hard, okay, gets excited? Who are you hanging out with?
Well, I'm just saying, he's not looking at the sonogram. His imagination.
Sonogram.
You see the sign?
I saw the sonogram.
MacBook karaoke.
Pittsburgh, all right?
Where the hell are you from? Oh, PA.
All right. Thank you, Kim.
Let's go wash something.
Go wash.
There was something.
Sonogram.
Sonogram. That? Is she hot?
Oh, man, that accent.
My mind just went blank. It was something important, too.
Uh-oh. Well,
well, I was thinking like a goofy contest for the listeners because they like photoshopping and stuff. Yeah. I want to put like Rich Voss's "Baby to Be" in movies. You gotta get a video.
Yeah, get the sonogram video. How much does it cost?
Get the video so we could put it up on the website, and our listeners will put your kid to be in movies.
Yeah.
Oh.
Could they do something with
it?
They could Photoshop the pictures you were showing us today.
No, get a movie though, and we'll put them in like.
Well, maybe we could start with the pictures, and then we move up to live
video. Yeah, get some
see
video.
if I can set it up.
What do you want to? What do you name her?
I don't know. I don't know.
He knows.
He knows. No, now he's not saying it. That was so. I know.
No.
But I don't want to say it.
I can't. I want a biblical name, and she wants a pure name.
Stand you?
Why?
A biblical name? You're not religious or in. What's a biblical name?
Well, like my daughter.
God.
Cleopatra. Jessica Ellen. A Jewish type name.
Cleopatra. What are you?
Cleopatra in the Bible. How about Caligula? Stupid.
What testament is Cleopatra in?
Cleopatra.
What testament? Is that the new Testament?
Oh my God! Is he the best? You never disappoint, Rich. Cleopatra. I want a biblical name.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
And my son Caesar.
Moby Dick.
From the book of Revelations.
You are a treat, man.
And Bonnie wants what kind of name? Maybe
a name from the Bible, Zeus.
And Bonnie wants a new husband.
Oh, my God.
Hold on. Boss had a good line everyone missed.
Oh,
BCH from Whackbag. What's up?
What's up, guys? There's so few and far between that I thought he
That's not true. Go ahead.
Opie said that sonogram guy just wanted to see Bonnie naked, and Rich said that all he'd have to do was say she was funny.
Yes, that was a very funny one.
Oh, damn. I'm sorry, Rich. I should have given you a little
Thank you.
Little love over that. All right.
I got a quick public service announcement for the Long Island Expressway.
What happened?
I drive in every morning.
Yeah.
The past 2 weeks, that NYPD car that is parked by Casina is empty. There hasn't been a cop sitting in it for 2 weeks. Don't step on the brakes. Thank you. Well, they're putting empty cop cars now on the side of the road to slow people down. It's making it dangerous. People jam on their brakes when you're doing like 80. The car was, when it snowed the other day, the cop car's sitting there with a windshield full of snow. He's like, at least have a cop drive by and run the wipers.
Right.
So maybe they think a cop's in there.
Maybe turn the heat on every once in a while. Defrost the damn thing. That's really funny.
The car's been sitting there for 2 weeks, and people just slam on the brakes. There's no cop in it.
It's probably not even a real cop car. It's probably just an older car. That's
no, it's a real NYPD car.
Is it still being used?
Sitting there. It's parked as if it's doing radar.
I'm saying maybe it's an older one that they don't use anymore. They just put it there.
They just put it there? Maybe. Yeah, look, we're on to you. Move it. You're just slowing down my commute.
They do that everywhere. They do that in a lot of residential
annoying. Put a dummy in there. Rich, what are you doing tonight?
All right, listen, MacBook Karaoke's back. Thanks for reminding me. We got to get this in. Go to www.923freefm.com for details. We had a lot of fun with this the first time around. We brought it back. We found a star, the I Saw the Sign girl.
I saw the swan.
Pamela. She's coming in next week to defend herself and the pictures we found of her.
Pictures. This is like Idol because there are pictures of her on the internet of a sexual nature.
Oh, yeah.
And she's a horrible singer.
Yeah.
But where she's not kicked off the show. Wow, this is exactly like Idol.
Where's Steve? Because she said something like she's not ashamed of the pictures, but she wants to defend herself and say she's not a slut or something. She's just young.
Yeah.
It's going to be unbelievable next week. It's Pamela, the girl that's saying I saw the sign. Steve, what is she saying about those pictures?
Oh, she's not saying she's not ashamed of them, but she's not afraid to talk about them.
She'll talk about them.
Believe me, I think she's embarrassed by them, but she'll give the.
She was at a little party, I guess, and pictures were taken of her and another girl.
Looks like she might have been in prison.
Yeah, something like that.
I thought I was watching Linda Blair from what was that movie? E-Rock. Born Innocent from 1974. E-Rock. Yeah. Really pretty much ruined the last half hour of the show, playing this video from YouTube over and over and over again.
Yeah, it was the rape scene.
Probably the hottest thing I've seen on YouTube in a long time. What's the hot search today? We should start a new bit. Hot search for YouTube. Like some dumb word or phrase you would never think of throwing in that search engine to get the hot videos.
Born Innocent.
Well, no, how'd you get this? What did you throw in the search engine for that one?
Linda Blair.
Linda Blair.
It was that easy? Born Innocent, starring Linda Blair, 1974 TV movie. Check it out.
She's being held down, and they ripped her clothes off. And
gagged, and they're using some kind of object.
An object.
That's a year after The Exorcist, and she's already doing stuff like this?
Yeah. That's quite a drop-off, huh? Oh, my God. All right, so MacBook karaoke details. Yeah, you go to 923freefm.com. Win the new MacBook, sleek and sexy. Create everything from music, movies, greeting cards, podcasts, websites, and more.
Sonograms.
Sonograms, possibly, sure. You could put Rich Voss's sonogram in a movie.
Photoshop it. Yeah.
I think we could have fun with that. Can we got to take the still, throw it online so they can at least Photoshop it.
I think E-Rock already did.
No, he was just showing the Pal Talk cameras.
Scan them.
Head to the Apple Store or apple.com to check it out. All right?
Right.
Rich, get the plug in. We got to get out of here.
Poughkeepsie Bananas this weekend. Poughkeepsie.
And we're losing Jimmy for a couple days.
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania tonight through Sunday. Improv. And I'll be on Pittsburgh radio tomorrow and Pittsburgh TV tonight.
Ooh, I want to watch.
I know, it's a fancy news show. Interview in the hotel room. I can have some vile horse pornography up on my computer screen when they walk in.
Just be surprised they're there and just open the door naked.
Well, I'll have like a tent, and I'll just have I'll have it like pause on the movie, like not realizing they're coming in, like, oh, come on in. Oh my God, I should do that. How funny would that be? Some gross porn, and they will all have to pretend they don't notice it.
Just sitting there paused on the screen.
Like my screen picture. It should be like the guy on the fence with Mr. Ed about to do some intestinal damage.
Just be naked with.
That's great.
Just be naked with Rich Voss's sonogram pictures. All right, guys.
Thank you.
It was fun today.
Bye. We'll see you, bye.
We'll see you at where are we going? XM?
Yeah.
If you're not joining us over there, well, go after yourselves.
It's the Opie and Anthony Show.
We're on.
Welcome to XM Satellite Radio. Do you think someone is listening to us for the first time right now?
Yep. Yes.
Right now.
Every day.
Every day there's someone new?
Every ding-dong day.
You really think that?
Yeah. Absolutely. Odds are. I think, yeah.
Well,
every day someone new.
Where do we start? Rich Voss still in studio.
We got a recap for the new person. Everything we've done for 2.5 years.
All right, well, I was doing this show at BAB on Long Island.
Yeah. And yeah, Rich Voss joining us today.
Sir. We got lots to do over here, by the way. And we got to start by talking about what happened at Free FM. We kind of pussed out. See, this is what's different than other radio shows. We openly admit when we puss out.
Is that really a puss out?
I think so.
I think it's we wouldn't have been able to give it our all.
Yeah. You know what? I was thinking that too. You're right.
We wouldn't have been able to really give it our all.
Well, they decided to walk in some clients at the end of our Free FM show. We knew this was happening, but I guess we kind of forgot that they were coming today. And then I'm thinking, what's the big deal? We perform in front of people all the time. We get a live studio audience here over at XM almost every day. So I'm like, yeah, whatever. Throw them on a couch. Who gives a crap? We're not even going to see them, basically, if we're focusing on what we're doing and looking at each other, right?
Yeah.
So we're getting really excited. Commercials are playing, and we're going to come back and do the South Park episode from last night. They dedicated a whole episode to the N-word.
Classic.
And, they played off the Michael Richards thing and all that stuff, right? Everybody's talking about this South Park episode. Everybody. And we're just about ready to come out of commercials and go into the South Park thing. And they walk in
there were two people, one of which was an African-American woman.
One's
an African-American woman was in there.
I didn't know what was happening because Opie just kept saying, worst timing in radio history.
I just kept saying that under my breath, like hoping someone would get the clue and bring them back another day. I'm like, worst timing in radio history.
Yeah, but
and everyone's just smiling. They got the cameras out.
She seemed like she was, fine with everything.
She was light-skinned, so
she was cool. And then I'm thinking, why not, because we have no problem doing this, why not make everybody uncomfortable? And then I'm like, I wasn't feeling it. And then I think that's the reason, and we couldn't give it our all.
Yeah, I don't think we would have been able to really give it our all without, just thinking about it or something.
You know what? If an Orthodox Jew walked in with a wall he was praying on, you would have done a Jew bit, okay?
That's true.
Like I said earlier, you got to know your place.
You Jews don't make as much of a ruckus.
Yeah, you got to know your place out there. You're right, Rich. Like, you hear how wimpy we were with the prison dudes today?
Pick your shots.
Half those people we want to hang up on. I mean, let's not kid ourselves.
But,
But they're prison dudes.
Shank you.
If it's some chick, some soccer mom, no problem. So long, fatso. But prison dudes,
insult them and everything.
Let them babble as long as they want.
That's what happens. You're staring on stage and you look, all of a sudden you see some guy with a tear under his eye.
Yeah, the teardrop tattoo.
The teardrop, you go, you know what, maybe I should back off.
But if you ever question how great we really are, we
please.
proved it today because we had nothing else. We're like, this was the bit. This was our stairway to heaven for the day.
Our go-to bit.
This was it. This was the encore. And also, I look at Ed and I'm like, all right, we'll make up something because we just decided we're not going there.
Yeah.
So we got more prison stories.
Yeah, the prison stuff was great. I love talking to those prisoners.
All right, we got to get this in because Rich took a beating today. Let's say hi to Brian in Chicago. Brian, listening on WCKG still because they're an hour behind. Brian, what's up?
I'm on the XM side. I'm driving my truck.
Hey, could you go with it a little bit? This is my way to make believe you guys are supporting the local stations.
Yeah. Jesus.
Holy crap. I know you're listening on XM because I picked up an XM line here.
I listen when I'm at home, though.
All right, what's up, Brian?
Hey, I just want to let you know how right you are, man. I had seen Voss a couple weeks ago in Chicago, and you know how they say people got like an evil twin? Voss must have a stupid twin because he kills on stage versus radio.
Oh, thank you.
Versus radio. That's a backhanded compliment.
Here's the deal with Rich Voss. It's got to be said. He kills on the radio show, too. But but it's not clever. He doesn't mean to be funny. It's not intelligent.
Accepted.
Wow, again, a slightly backhanded compliment.
Well, first of all, you know what?
Then he hits the stage. It's like, wow, this is the same fucking guy.
This can't be that blithering idiot I heard earlier.
First of all,
his bits are well thought out on stage, and he pronounces everything beautifully.
Listen, you could take any time I've been in studio, and I always come through. You know, these idiots that go, well, he stinks already. You know what?
No.
Fuck, I know what I'm doing on radio. I know I know what I'm doing. All right. So
what are you doing?
Whatever the fuck I'm doing. You know what I'm doing.
Whatever he's doing, he's doing it.
All right. And here's the thing. I know radio.
Yeah.
But thank you for coming to the show in Chicago. Thank you, man. That was fun.
I even bought your DVD.
And let's be honest, Rich Voss was the glue that kept the O&A Traveling Virus together, man. He did a great job for us.
He certainly
great
was.
Job.
Unfortunately, you won't be there this year, man. People definitely miss you.
Yeah, Colin Quinn was cheaper, so
yeah.
You're going to be getting that call soon.
Collins.
Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. And now the phone calls later. Is it true? I never know if you're joking or not, so I figured I'd call and ask you personally.
Hey, they plug your show a lot too when he's on the show too.
Right.
Thanks, man. Thanks a lot.
All right, thanks. Let's go to a first-time listener. This is Mark in North Carolina. Oh, Mark?
Yeah, what's up, man?
What's up?
Hi, Mark.
I'm a first-time listener. Pretty cool, but I got something to say about that little bit I heard about Rich Voss.
Yeah.
Those Brits they're pieces of garbage. And like I was overseas at war, and they stopped war for tea. So I don't know what they're going to do in North London. You know, have tea with them.
That's old. They were playing a rerun from years ago when I called from England.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
that was the first thing you heard on 202.
And was that a joke? They're going to stop war for tea?
No, that's serious.
They do that?
Yeah, they stopped for tea.
Well, I don't think in the middle of combat they would stop for tea.
Oh, no, but like...
somebody drives by the tank. Do you have any Grey Poupon?
Jimmy's reading like People magazine or something like that. He didn't even look up. He just continued reading and just went, disgust.
All right.
I'm looking at just a picture of Ozzy with Sharon and Simon Cowell, and Ozzy just looks old. He looks older.
Oh,
that's okay.
Well, the dye's not doing the job anymore.
No, it's not his hair.
I think that accident he had kind of took a lot out of him, too.
It's only his face. He just looks like an older man's mouth and stuff.
Yeah. All right. Hey, Mark, thanks. Good luck with the show. You're going to need it.
Thanks.
You're going to have a lot of ups and a lot of downs with this thing. Enjoy the ride.
Enjoy my life.
All right. There goes Mark, first-time listener. Yeah, we do have lots to do. Danny came up with a new bit called Porn Libs. It's going to be really, really good. But first, finally, South Park.
Ooh.
South Park.
Yeah, it's about time. Unedited?
Unedited, yeah. So it's better over here anyway.
Yeah.
So stop beating us up for not doing it over there.
That's right.
It gets better over here. So South Park did the N-word. The N-word. It was called the Nigger Guy episode.
Was it?
Nigger Guy.
Did they name it that?
Mm-hmm.
Did they say that?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it was.
Mm-hmm.
You're making that up, Opie. I'm.
What happened?
I really am believing you too.
Yeah.
I'm like, why did Comedy Central let them do that? And they wouldn't let. I'm such an asshole.
What? Oh, it was in parentheses.
Ah.
In parentheses.
Parentheses.
There's some parentheses there, but that's what they are pretty much calling it behind the scene.
Yeah.
Yes.
Working title.
Yeah, working title. There's a working title here. Randy, Stan's dad, of course, gets the final round of Wheel of Fortune wrong.
Mm-hmm.
This is very, very funny.
All right.
And now back to Wheel of Fortune.
All right, Randy, congratulations on making it all the way to the bonus round.
Thanks, Pat.
You've got some family here watching tonight.
Yeah, they're all rooting for me.
And I'm sure you have lots of friends watching back home.
Yeah. Hi, everybody watching in South Park.
That's us.
Hey,
Randy. Hey, Randy. Hey, good luck. The category is people who annoy you.
Okay.
As always, we give you the letters R, T, S, L, and E. We just need 3 more consonants and a vowel.
Okay, I'd like a B, an N, and a G.
And the vowel?
An O, please.
Okay, well, looks like you're going to get a lot of help here. Category is people who annoy you. Audience, keep quiet, please. 10 seconds, Mr. Marsh.
I guess this is we have to explain. Danny, go ahead.
I just was going to say that this is, key to this clip is that on the Wheel of Fortune board, it just says, with all the letters that they've given him now, it just says N blank GGERS.
Now, let me ask you.
These fucking guys, God bless them.
Does he not know, or does he just not want to say it? The guy in the clip.
He wants to say it, but he's not quite sure if he should or not.
Okay, right. God bless these guys. They don't give a crap. Matt and Trey. We used to have a nice relationship with these guys before they got massively
huge now. Yeah.
Now they don't even remember that they ever talked to us. We helped them out back in the day.
10 seconds, Mr. Marsh.
I know it, but I don't think I should say it.
5 seconds, Mr. Marsh.
All right, I'd like to solve the puzzle. Niggers! Huh? Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, naggers, of course. Naggers. Right.
Can we cut to a...
The old off-the-air thing. Oh, God. He just blurts it out. Stunned audience. Stunned host. Oh, man.
That could be one of the funniest clips ever.
There.
Right there. You might have just
they got some set,
heard
man.
the
That's
funniest
great.
clip ever. Well, Stan tries to explain to Token, and Cartman screams race war. What's this one about again there, Danny? I don't really understand.
Well, because everybody, it was replayed on like the South Park News in the morning, so everybody knew what was going on. So obviously Token is the black guy on South Park, so Stan thought that he should apologize to Token for what his dad said.
All right.
My dad isn't a racist. He's just stupid, all right? He just blurted out the N-word, and it's no big deal, okay?
Well, actually, it is kind of a big deal, Stan. It may be a mistake, but you don't understand how it feels when that word comes up. So don't say it isn't a big deal.
Oh, shit, here we go! It's on! Race war! Race war! Race war! Race war's on, everybody! It's going down! Shit is going down! Token, my dad wasn't trying to be offensive. Just forget about it.
That's easy for you to say, Stan.
Yeah, come on. Here we go.
Yeah, but he didn't say it in anger or anything like that. That doesn't mean I can just be fine.
Race war. Come on. Race war.
If you really think it's not a big deal, then you really are ignorant. That's all. I'm not fighting anybody.
Token forfeits! Whites win! Whites win! Race war's over, everybody! Whites won again!
Goddamn, Cartman. Oh, how bad do I want that race war clip in my machine?
You'll have it.
Oh.
This next clip, Stan Goes to the Laugh Factory, is recognized as Nigger Guy. Randy leaves upset.
Damn.
We got a great crowd here tonight. Now, how many people here are actually from Colorado? Yo! Got nothing better to do on a Friday night than to go to a comedy club, huh? Hey, don't I know you from somewhere? Yeah, I know you. You're the guy that said nigga on Wheel of Fortune. Look, everybody, it's the nigga guy. Hey, it is him. Oh, we got a star in the club. Everyone wave to the nigga guy. Say, hi, nigga guy. Hi, nigga guy. That's all right, nigga guy. You know we just playing.
Yeah, no problem.
Have you all seen these navigation systems in these cars these days? Damn things look like they're right out of Barhouse Space Nuts. Maybe nigga guy has one. You got one, nigga guy?
He's killing.
Hey, look, Betty. It's that nigger guy.
Nigger guy!
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
I just need some aspirin. You aren't welcome in this store, nigger guy.
Man, they got away with murder on that show.
They always do.
Yes, they do.
It's amazing.
Do. By the way, the pad data will not be changing this morning.
Oh.
Got a little problem. A lot of people feedbacking and
Why?
saying change the pad data. That's how they listen to the show. We break it up by changing the pad data.
Oh, really?
But today there's a little problem with the computer.
What's the problem? Are they going to fix it then?
It might not be fixed today, but it'll be fixed tomorrow.
Okay.
So just deal with it for one day. All right, next clip. Randy tries to erase his identity as nigger guy.
And so it is my honor to announce today the Randy Marsh African American Scholarship Foundation. It is my hope that this foundation will prove my commitment to the education of African American students and erase once and for all my identity as the nigger guy. You really don't know how hard it is to be constantly reminded of something lame that happened in your past. I mean, I just want to move on from what happened on Wheel of Fortune, you know? And when people call me nigger guy, they're bringing up a painful chapter of my history and all the negativity that went along with it. You can't imagine how that feels. Is this nigger guy serious?
As we move on here, a few rednecks run into Randy. He is saved by Michael Richards and Mark Furman, of all people.
Hey, look, Skeeter. That's that guy from the TV. Well. Looks like we got ourselves a nigger guy. Oh!
Where you going, nigger guy? Please, I don't want any trouble.
Well, you got trouble when you first decided to slander an entire race of people on Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, you like making fun of minorities, nigger guy? We don't take kindly to social ignorance.
You tell him, Skeeter. You tell him. What do you want?
What do we want? We want to live in a world without people like you who are intolerant of African Americans.
Leave him alone. Hey, that's that other nigger guy, huh? That's the guy from Seinfeld used the N-word a whole bunch of times.
Michael Richards? Well, son of a bitch. Looks like it's our lucky day. We done got us 2 nigger guys.
Make that 3. Mark Furman? Who? He done said the N-word in the OJ case.
What is this, a nigger guy convention?
We aren't being pushed around anymore. Leave.
Come on, Skeeter. These nigger guys ain't worth our trouble. Damn nigger guys! We'll be back!
There you go. Not the funniest clip, obviously.
No.
I don't
Should
get
have started with that one. Yeah, how the hell are they getting away with that?
No, well, I
don't get that.
On Comedy Central.
I don't get
well,
that.
because Comedy Central only edits you if you're a white guy. My thing is, what are the point is Matt and Trey making with this? It's funny, but I mean, what are they making? Are they making fun of the liberal whites, or are they making fun of the fact that white people feel victimized by not being able to say
you can never tell with
The
them.
word, they use the word so much, it doesn't mean anything. Like, it's so saturated.
I think they just figured they could get the word on TV.
Yeah, get the word on TV 100 times.
They don't give a crap.
We had a sketch and Tough Crowd with nigger in it, and they wouldn't let Colin say it because he's not Chappelle or a cartoon.
No.
So if you're black or a cartoon, you could say it.
That's the rules.
According to Comedy Central.
Yeah.
The Comedy Central, figures. As long as you could take the show off the air and no one would call, then you could say whatever you want.
No, wait. Wow. No, we had a lot of...
I'm teasing.
Wow.
I was only joking.
Oh, yeah, that's okay now. He was just joking.
Just joking.
Yeah, we couldn't say it.
All right, finally, Randy goes to Washington, gets nigger guy banned from the language. Something that's kind of going on. So maybe this...
Well, that's why. They usually do episodes that are topical, and I think they're goofing on the whole thing that you can't use the word.
Yeah.
Senators, I know it is not normally considered American to ban words, but there is one slur that has caused so much damage that we believe it should finally be made illegal. I'm talking, of course, about the term nigger guy.
Nigger guy?
Two words which by themselves can be harmless, but which together form a verbal missile of hate.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, sure. Some people just use the term in jest. Tell a nigger guy joke or two thinking it's no big deal. But they don't realize it can lead to people using the term as an excuse for violence.
Goddamn nigger guy's trying to be all political like now.
Senators, I've learned to admit that I'm capable of having slightly racist thoughts once in a while. Can anybody say they never do? How long will it be before you are all called nigger guys? Hold on a second. Are you suggesting that nigger guy could become a slur that refers to all white people? I am certainly not a nigger guy. I've never thought a racist thought. Oh, come on. You're the biggest nigger guy in Washington.
Mr. Marsh, we see now the importance of your bill. All those in favor to ban the term nigger guy?
Aye.
Opposed?
Nay.
The motion is passed.
For the first time in American history, a word has been officially banned from use. From now on, if a person uses the word nigger, it must be at least 7 words away from the word guy. Tom, it appears that the nigger guy epidemic is over. Oh, damn it, I said it, didn't I?
Well, yeah. There you go. Let's go to Dave in Chicago. Dave, what's up?
Man, what the fuck is going on? I'd rather listen to fucking Howard Stern about fuck Mancow over a bag of potato chips than your bullshit. We're playing this fucking Comedy Central shit, man. I will pay $15 fucking a month to listen to shit I just heard on the TV the night before.
Are you? Hey, Dave. We did what's called. You got to hang up now. With your.
That's the worst part.
I want to hear your dumb analogy again. First of all,
just a few minutes of audio so we can comment on the fact that that word. They're trying to ban it.
Right.
And there's a cartoon that's just blurting it out 100 times.
And we took a chance at something, so we ended up just listening to South Park for a little while. Did anyone get hurt?
Would they have let you play that on CBS?
Well, not like that. So I'm glad that we didn't get to that today. For many reasons, because we didn't have much comments anyway.
No, it was just kind of... those guys get away with murder over there. It's amazing.
Dave should call back. I'll explain how a radio show works. You got to take chances.
I wonder if there's going to be any backlash.
From that episode?
Yeah, this is, the Scientology one, they had backlash from that. This one now, because this is a hot fucking topic right now. There are people really trying to get the word banned. Even if there's no consequence to it, they're trying to symbolically ban it. Other people, reverends and stuff are saying it. And there's an episode where it's used very liberally. Just like it had to be... Did anyone count?
All right,
Jesus Christ, it got to be 100 times.
Let's take the word out of music. Let's start there.
Well, that's a problem because
why?
Because it's hip hop that's using it, and they're black guys doing that, and they have a right to that word. That's the argument. Yeah, it falls a little short. I bet they catch some shit for this, though.
We should all be able to use whatever words we want. Right. You can't start saying that one group should be able to say it for this reason, but everyone else should not be able to use it. That is just completely ridiculous.
And what if you're half and half? You can only go, nah. You know what I mean?
Right.
And this jackass that just called, of course, okay, so it was on TV last night. You talk about stuff that was in the news that was on TV last night, you idiot.
He almost had a point because we didn't have much going on as we were playing the clips. We thought we'd have a little more, but see, this show takes chances all the time, so maybe that fell a little short.
Yeah, we'll throw him a bone and say, yeah.
But that's why the show works, because we do take chances. Well, you got to be brave enough to fall flat on your face. I mean, his analogy was awful. I wanted to hear that again. And some people enjoy just hearing the clips and what they got away with on TV. So there you go.
I like the one clip was very funny about when he just said it on TV.
Yeah. We should have stopped there.
Oh, who knows?
We should have stopped.
Should have stopped right there.
What do we know? We're shy.
Get a quick laugh and then move on to something else.
Always pushing it too far.
But Dave was too scared. We were actually going to sort of agree with you and then explain have
a little dialogue.
But you hung up after your dumb bad analogy about Howard fucking Mancow. What?
I don't know.
Could someone like
a pile of dinkers?
He said he'd rather listen to that. But of course, who wouldn't?
Yeah, it's hot.
Yeah.
You hear that?
Is Howard fucking Mancow?
Yeah. You would have to listen to that.
Sure would.
And it's not even gay that you want to listen to that.
Well, watch
it. It's
it.
interesting. Yeah.
And what do you mean they're trying to ban the word? What you can get arrested?
No, there's no... Symbolically, they are going around and making laws, like putting into the books, whatever the fuck that is, that this word shouldn't be used or is banned.
You know who's doing that?
Oh.
Lovers.
And if you say it, though, what's the penalty? Like, you have
there
to
is
move
no
next
penalty.
door to one.
Yeah, you get
nothing. You get a demerit.
You'll get one demerit.
You get a demerit, and they take a little happy face away from you.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I like a
star
happy
at the end
face.
of the day.
Yeah.
When I was in Vegas, a black girl walked on stage and threw a drink on me a couple weeks. Just threw a drink, and I didn't say it. But,
Why?
You know, I offended her, so I don't know. And she threw a drink glass.
He must have said it was the black guy doesn't like to eat the coochie bit, right?
No, I don't.
What was the bit?
Unless it's fried.
I don't know. She was with a white guy, and I go, I found yourself a cosigner, right? That's
a good one.
Funny, man.
So, and then, you know, I trashed him or whatever, and then he left, and she stayed, and she walked on stage and threw a drink. You know, and then I said, well, you know, maybe if you think about it, Kramer wasn't wrong.
Wow.
And then I said, I can't believe she wasted a whole glass of Kool-Aid.
God damn, Rich. Rich comes alive on that stage, man.
Yeah, he does.
And,
he doesn't back down.
She wasted a whole glass of Kool-Aid. Oh, that's brutal.
And so security came and said, do you want us to, you know... I said, you know, don't arrest her. I don't want to ruin her
What's
weekend.
wrong with you?
I said, find her and scare her. But well, if they looked for her, they couldn't find her.
Find her and scare her.
What, with torches and hound dogs? Were they chasing her down the street?
Jesus, Rich. She'd rather be arrested than scared a little
Just
bit.
put pliers on her clit and threaten her.
Right.
Break her fucking legs.
Yeah, I want to
Scare her. What the hell is that?
Bitch.
See, Dave, that's why we played the South Park audio, because now see what it led to? It's leading to something. We're building up steam here now.
Race dialogue.
That's right. Let's go to Brian in Maryland. Brian.
Yeah, how you doing, guys?
Hi.
I go to the University of Maryland, and there's a bunch of us local students, and we're actually having a protest where we've gotten together with the Black Student Union, and we want to ban that word from our campus because it does nothing but cause pain. It does nothing but make people upset.
How about the word rape, dude? How about the word rape?
Yeah. It's the Black Student...
Hold on. How about the word rape, dude? What you're doing there, I understand the intentions are good, but it's disgusting. Unpopular speech has to be protected regardless of what it does. That's it.
Schools don't follow the rules of America anymore, man. There's another story about two girls got suspended for using the word vagina, even though they were allowed to do the vagina monologues, but they can't say the word vagina.
Yeah.
This is a college.
Their minds in schools.
They were children. This is a college.
This is a college.
You know, greatest offenders of free speech.
Don't you realize that's
Absolutely.
But what about the First
I agree
Amendment?
that we have to be able to have open dialogue about this, and I agree that we have to be able to
dialogue.
discuss
Whoa,
it
dude.
openly. But
Hold on.
Dude,
Okay.
open dialogue. It's a word. It is not illegal. It is not fire in a movie theater. It's not inciting people to riot. And you could twist that any way you want. It's offensive, and unpopular offensive speech has to be protected. That's what we're based on. What if all of a sudden religious things start to become offensive? You can't ban it. What's the matter with you?
Colleges are filled with a bunch of pussies.
What a bunch of robots you are. Whatever happened to just...
Well, hold on.
God,
let's hear his point.
All right. Listen, our meetings are this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at the Improv in Pittsburgh. They're led by James Norton.
I was going to ask him if the Black Student Union building was boarded up.
No, he got me.
Brian, you're good.
We love you.
Explain to Rich, because he doesn't know.
I know, I got it.
That was very funny. God damn it.
But it is true about colleges.
We have to have an open dialogue. Oh, he said all the things I wanted to choke him.
He had every button of yours pushed, man.
God,
open dialogue.
But this shit is happening in schools.
Yeah, I know it is.
The story of the vagina where is that?
Well, just to show you what phonies they are in colleges, at Columbia University, a bunch of the students, when the Minutemen, the guy who ran the Minutemen, would stop illegal immigrants from coming to the country, was speaking, they rushed the stage and had him take... And yet they invited Chavez from fucking Venezuela.
Yeah.
And fucking they invited the Iranian president to speak, but eventually so much pressure came that they had to rescind the invitation. They're just... Colleges have become filled with these self-righteous little language pigs, and they are so against any ideology that isn't their own. It's not a place for... That's why I have no respect for college students. You're not about free thought or free expression at all.
Here's the vagina story. I'm sure a lot of people have heard by now, but here it is just in case.
At John Jay High School in Katona, one word has led to a war of words. Last Friday night, Hannah Levinson, Megan Reback, and Alan Stahl read a line from the Vagina Monologues with the word vagina in it at a school event. And now they're each serving a one-day in-school suspension.
I feel like I should be able to say parts of my body without being scrutinized and without being punished. It's just a word. We are women, we have vaginas, and we think we should be able to speak about it.
I think that they should be able to say whatever they want on open mic night.
I really believe that they should be able to say what they want, and as long as it's not offensive, and, you know, the word vagina is in the English language.
I kill rich cunts. Goddamn rich cunt.
You know, at a college, I was doing a college, and I just did a dumb Polish thing on some guy. Oh, this was like 5, 6, 7 years ago, a Polish thing. Some guy just walking through the show, a teacher. Like the students, it was a great show. Just walking through, heard the word Polish, right? And they didn't want to pay me.
Was he a comic with integrity?
He was, no, whatever. They didn't want to pay me. But yet, the next week at that school, Khalid Muhammad was speaking. You know, he was alive. You know, so
I would hope so.
Yeah, but you see, you know, it's if you're white, you can't do anything in these schools, and the liberals, what it is the professors try to brainwash you with their ideology. And have you believe what they believe instead of opening your mind as students should to what goes on in the world. Let you make your own decision.
Let's just teach him stuff. Keep your own fucking ideas to yourself, you self-righteous professor jack-offs.
The liberals have fallen into the same trap the conservatives rose in. For them, it's become the word hate speech. When I don't like what you're saying, I can't just say I don't like you. I don't want you to say that because I don't like it. That's too
it's
revealing.
Blatantly unconstitutional.
Too revealing.
Yeah,
and it's too revealing on a personal level to be that fucking self-obsessed and shallow. So they say it's hate speech, just like fucking conservatives always use family values.
Yeah,
like that's anti-family or that's anti. You know, they hide behind family shit, and the liberals hide behind hate speech.
Their personal feelings about it.
Of course. Just admit you don't like it, and you don't want someone else saying it because you don't like it. And end of story.
What's going to happen if a girl in high school says the word vagina?
Exactly. Who knows? I think she's talking to herself. I mean, she should be able to say it. See, the problem was she didn't say vagina. She referred to it as smelly Mr. Ed Lips.
This is another story I was reading about. There's a very popular children's book. Maybe someone could help us out here.
Oh, yeah.
You know about it? It's like a bestseller. It's in every school library, and they're trying to ban the book because of one lousy word.
Is it Horton Here's a Jew?
Parody.
Or the cat who likes scat.
This children's book is one of the most popular books. It's selling like crazy, and they want to ban it.
Charlotte's Nig.
No, it was written by Dr. Speck.
The word is scrotum.
Really?
Scrotum.
Why would that word be in a children's book, though?
Because I don't know.
Because it comes after the words. Don't forget to tickle the. when you don't have money in the ice cream man is giving you a free snow cone.
I'm trying to think of what context besides Jimmy's the word scrotum would be in a kid's book.
Hey, Dave.
Hey.
Are you getting the show a little bit more now?
I'm getting the show. I love you guys. You guys are radio gold most of the time. But today's episode, you guys did have to play the whole goddamn thing, did you?
Dude, but we don't know.
Man.
Hold on, Dave. I wish we had one of those things that we could see the future.
A crystal ball.
But sometimes we take a chance, and sometimes we fall flat on our faces.
MP3 editor.
Huh?
I wish you had a better sound clip editor that you could only play, maybe 2 clips from it.
Yeah, we might.
The whole goddamn thing.
It would have been better if we just played the first clip.
Dude, it was one segment. We moved on and stuff. It was like one little segment. What are you judging the whole show minute by minute?
Yeah, but this is what fucking guys like Dave do. They call up and all of a sudden they want to know why we don't do show prep.
Yeah, I know, bastard.
We didn't have time to listen to the clips ahead of time and decide if we had anything of substance. Here's more on the vagina girl.
But school officials insist it's not the word vagina that troubled them, it's insubordination. Earlier, the girls had been asked not to read that particular line from the vagina monologues, but they did so anyway.
Good girls.
We have younger siblings of students often at these events, and we were just trying to be sensitive.
Yeah, we were suspended, but it was worth it because now everyone in the community is openly talking about it.
Yeah, about vaginas.
The writer of the vagina monologues, Eve Ensler, who grew up in Scarsdale, has now offered to visit the school to explain why she thinks it's important for high school-age girls to feel comfortable saying the word vagina.
Yeah.
Isn't it amazing?
We are a country of fucking washwomen.
Faggots.
What a bunch of fucking faggots Americans are. God almighty, are we a fucking nation of fucking washwomen?
They have their own constitution in schools. They get away with murder.
We're doomed, man. With this whole this empire that we're sitting on right now that has lasted a couple hundred years.
We had a good run.
We had a good run.
The Chinese are coming.
But we are so on the fucking ass end of this slope here that we're just fucking doomed.
Watch that slur.
You get mad around.
We're
raising a nation of poo-has.
Bunch of pussies, bunch of fucking politically correct assholes who are just gonna turn this whole fucking country upside down.
We're phonies. Americans are phony. The conservatives are fucking phony too. They wouldn't let Lenny Bruce do his act. Come on, they're fucking full of shit too. And they've been worse for us as performers than liberals ever. Liberals are nudges. The liberals are phony because they're supposed to be like this free speech oasis, and they're fucking little self-righteous cunts. But the conservatives are the ones that are fucking. I mean, you know, crushed people. I mean, you know, that religious influence, man, has ruined more than the liberals will ever ruin it. The liberals are just nudges. You know, you're like, all right. But the conservatives are abominable.
You tie in everything with conservatives with religion. With religion,
that's the big base they have. Is the religious right?
That's their power base. Yeah.
Can I jump in really fast here?
Jump in.
Dice is going to be on Brother Weeze's show in like a minute.
Oh,
I want to see how that goes.
Can we get it?
He does it out of a garage.
What?
Mancow does it out of his garage now.
Oh my God!
Who show did you say you're going to be on? Oh,
yes.
I thought you said.
Oh my God, Brother Weeze sounds just like Mancow.
No, because of the other thing.
We got somebody listening to CMF in Rochester. I want to see how that goes because Weeze will definitely bring up what happened to the relationship between us and Dice. I guarantee it. How are we going to get that done?
Someone's got to call.
Huh?
I've never heard his show.
Someone's got to call and put their phone by a speaker.
All right, I gotta like hang up on a lot of people. Yeah, that's good, but who gives a shit? Love the show. Who gives a shit? Thanks, though. Even Whackbag doesn't let you write nigger. What's that about?
Why?
Voss's tumor, real fast. Go.
Hey, I agree with everything you guys are saying about censorship and the words and all that. You can't ban them, but dude, Whackbag bans these words, man. You can't type rape.
There's a reason they do that, though. They also banned the word rape on there. It's for search engine reasons. When you got a bunch of posts that have the word rape, and then you put rape in looking for something, it's gonna. Oh, that's my phone. It's okay.
Oh, but it's not to be PC.
No, it's not to be PC. It's fucking. You know, you don't want your website to pop up on certain searches. That's all.
Oh, fair enough.
Wouldn't that just make you higher on the Google list or whatever?
All right. Well, how many people are putting nigger in for searching every day?
Maybe they wind up getting
audience.
Maybe they wind up.
Yeah, they have putting in rape.
No, dude. I'm only guessing. I don't know why Whackbag does it. I'm only guessing it's because then you get these people that are going to your site for the wrong reasons, and you have to get them out. You know what I mean? It might just overrun you with just fucking people that are like not show fans. Just idiots.
I know the guys. It's not. What do you think? Oh, that word is offensive. I don't want to put it on there. No, it has to do with the search engines.
All right, well, it's an honor to be on the air with my host and my boys.
Frunkus to you too, sir. Frunkus to you too.
And then Fox 5, they did the vagina story, and well, you got to hear their banter. We love banter. Listen how ridiculous this is.
I'm wondering what the health teacher calls it.
Vajayjay.
Is that what it is? I mean, how do you teach?
The Vajayjay monologue.
My question is, how do you teach health?
I don't know.
It's because my kids are in school and they have health courses.
It is the anatomically correct terminology.
Yes, it's like saying elbow.
Oh, it's like saying elbow.
Yeah, but no one ever says you got a smelly elbow.
Yeah. I got to work hard. Let me put some vagina grease into it.
Bring your elbow over to your uncle.
It's Weeze. Tell him we want to listen in on the show. Everyone's saying call Weeze, so let's do that. All right. Yeah.
Could do that.
Yeah, how do you teach health and all that? Nothing's going to happen to your kid if he knows the word vagina and penis and scrotum.
You know.
What?
Voicemail. And balls and cunt.
It's like
fucking, sucking.
Your womb is so polluted.
It's like, let's make believe the kids don't know those words. I mean, it's so stupid.
No, we just become, like Jimmy said, a bunch of faggots. Just This country can't deal with anything.
We live to catch each other in verbal miscues. That's what we have become, just a bunch of little fucking bitches who want to catch each other making verbal missteps.
Gotcha. Now your career's ended.
A country of hall monitors. We are a nation of fucking hall monitors.
And those girls were, I guarantee, White, if those girls were Afro-American, there wouldn't have been a complaint.
They would have been able to read it.
What's an Afro-American?
Afro-American, 1975.
I was just saying that to be correct.
Jesus. Okay, Jimmy.
I thought that deserves something.
I didn't hear
the bell. I was kidding.
You said after they were African American, they wouldn't have gotten any trouble. I said that's because they wouldn't have been able to read it. And all right, even nothing on the explanation. All right, Stiff Hand.
Now you'll get the crash because you repeated it.
I was overconfident, and Ope heard it, Voss heard it, no one cared for it. I'll accept that. And laughed out of agreement.
I thought it was funny.
All right, I'll take the hit. I thought it was amusing. Apparently not.
All right, we're going to take a break. When we get back, porn libs.
Porn libs.
Yeah, Danny's going to explain. New game from Danny.
Wow, what a chance Danny's taking.
You just said you got to take risks, right? Sometimes
got to take some risks. Will Danny be coming to poker this evening?
I certainly will.
Yes, Danny is joining me over at the Anthony compound.
I never got
for
invited.
A game of poker. You got invited last week.
Were you invited?
Yeah.
I never got invited.
Are we doing a hangover show tomorrow then?
No, I did it last week too. I learned if I don't drink,
you're learning a little bit.
Then I'm okay. It's hard to get hungover if you don't drink.
How come you don't want me at your house? You're my friend.
You're cordially invited. I told you.
Because you pick your nose and he doesn't want it in his couch.
Anytime.
Do you guys gamble? Do you guys? I mean,
no.
We play poker for fun.
You know what they do? They all have snack foods and they gamble
for funsies. I meant to say, is it high stakes?
Holy
what do you guys?
Shit!
What do you guys?
No, you didn't mean that. You meant
I
gamble.
Did. I know they didn't go. He's not driving to Long Island to play goldfish. I meant to say high stakes.
My poker chips are
goldfish.
He's driving to Long Island because he lives there.
Yeah, because I live there.
I'm saying high stakes. That's what I meant.
It's not. It's a $50 buy-in.
Yeah. And you can bet, bet like peanuts and stuff too.
Yeah, peanuts and cigarettes,
things
and like that.
Cookies,
it's a prison
whatever
game.
snack you bring, you could bet.
So I guess you'll be bringing blueberries.
Blueberries.
That was nothing on that.
No, it was just a fact. What else you gonna say? Yeah, I guess you'll show up and have blonde hair. All right. You have to.
You were confident, too.
Yeah.
You looked right at me and said, wait till you hear what I have to say.
Holy Jesus.
Hey, we're playing golf soon.
Huh? We should play in Vegas.
No. Why are you mentioning Vegas? No one's supposed to know about that yet.
I didn't say anything.
Yeah, well, you did, though.
Oh,
what was that?
Who did that? Was that Rich?
You farted?
I didn't fart.
All right, Lysol, please.
All right, it's us.
Cash up, niggas. All my niggas in the P now, right now. Bubby, Hoggy, Bubby, shoot. We doing it out here, niggas. We about to all the millions. You hear me?
All I got to say to XM satellite is
suck my dick, cause you ain't give me no money. The Opie and Anthony Show.
XM radio, cash up, all day, everything.
Get that bitch, nigga. Stop pushing me. Fuck you, bitch.
You're checking out the Opie and Anthony Show.
Greetings.
We're going to be playing porn libs in a minute or two. Also, I'm hearing that Dice is going to be on Brother Weeze's show.
Yeah, apparently.
Right there. I think this is Brother Weeze's show. Coming back from break.
There you were, like a queen in your nightgown. Riding shotgun from town to town. Taking a claim on the world we found.
No, he comes back from commercials with like tunes he likes.
Is Dice on? Oh, yeah?
When? What do you got, Sam?
He said he'll be on soon. He said he's gonna motherfucking want to.
Oh, wow.
Wait, he said what?
And in the studio,
one of the call screeners will pick up here, and if you want to.
He did a guest set last night at Comics Cafe. Will he be doing a guest set tonight? the...
Hey, wait, is he doing it tonight, or
This is our...
I got to talk to...
This is my boy, Brother Weeze.
Are you telling... I am getting...
Let's not get started.
Why just listen in?
Yeah, let's listen in.
Not you. The other guy. Because I was already thinking...
He's not allowed to do XM anymore. The company got pissed off at him.
I don't know.
Why?
No. You're out of it.
Because they're scared of satellite radio.
But it's accurate.
I need immunity.
We explained it.
Even though we're on one of their stations.
It freaked me out. It really took me up. And I hadn't even had a cocktail yet. You know, I don't like being knocked off.
I don't want to hurt the brother.
I didn't either.
This one's an easy hurt.
I know. After all, here's the thing. When somebody,
go ahead.
No, it's just when somebody comes to be green and wants all this help, and you help and you instruct and you see it become a success, and then you make a move and it isn't authorized. Well, what are you doing? Like I'm going to be an idiot?
He tells half the goddamn story now. Now we're into the story. Well, but basically, JJ
tried to block.
All of a sudden, he's going, "Why is that kid at my club?
On my stage?
What does he do? He has to talk to Tommy." You know, what's he doing on my stage? Like, he's all of a sudden picking... Well, wait a minute,
JJ is a great scout. I mean, Jerry Steinfeld was coming.
David Chappelle, Schimmel.
Yeah.
We know JJ like a brother. He'll be up soon.
The comedy owner up in Rochester. He called Jerry Seinfeld Jerry Steinfeld. He was trying to get Jerry Steinfeld at his club.
Yeah. We were with Lisa Lampanelli. We were all together. And I said, Jay, you got to bring Lisa to the club. Right. So JJ says to Lisa, send me a tape. I go, and she got all pissed off, and I don't blame her. I said, JJ, if we're telling you... And she's at the Montreal Comedy Festival headlining a show. Headlining the best of show.
Right. She had to follow Drew Carey,
and she killed.
He saw this. Send me a tape.
Send me a tape. Now, this is insulting. But the bottom line is he respects our opinion.
Right.
So if you respect someone's opinion, why get a phone call, what's this kid doing on my stage?
I wouldn't put you up not knowing you unless Beth gave you the seal of approval. If somebody else I know that appreciates comedy says this kid's good, I don't need to see you to know that you're not going to shizit up the joint.
I'd like to welcome back one of our dear friends from Aruba and our favorite punching bag, JJ.
Yeah, JJ.
Why are you guys just playing another show?
Well, you want to,
someone's got to monitor that.
Yeah, let's monitor this.
See when,
I thought they were going right to him, so.
I heard briefly this morning that you guys are headed down to Austin, and I was just wondering where you guys are going to be.
Dice is coming on.
Yeah, let us know when Dice makes his appearance. All right, you want to try to get into some porn libs?
Yeah, what is this about now?
Where's Danny?
Danny. Oh, look at him.
Well,
so proud.
I found a clip online this morning, and some of the things that this gentleman was saying was so intense, I thought it would be funny to bleep out some of the choice words, and then you guys would have to guess what he's actually saying.
And it's not as obvious as you think, right?
No, well, the first one in there, you might get it, first try, but that's why it's first anyway. And as it kind of goes, it gets a little more
difficult, like Jeopardy,
a little more deep.
All right, we're all distracted now, a little bit. Okay, so this is Porn Live. So play the first clip. There'll be some bleeps, and then we got to figure out what the bleeps are.
Right. So the first cut that you have there will have bleeps in it, and then the track directly following will have the uncut answer.
All right. You can play along at home. All right. Here's the first clip. Porn Libs.
When I give you a command, you better move faster. You fucking slut. I'm gonna your if you don't listen to me. You need to be trained. You worthless.
Ooh, long beat.
Wow. You gotta do one.
Hold on.
Oh. Anthony really helped this guy's career after it was gone.
His comeback. Anthony did.
They helped it immensely. And Andrew Dice did a thing on TV, mentioned about this big comeback he had, how he filled these rooms, never gave those guys their due.
Right.
Which is right.
This is why we use the greatest.
I'm going to try another Hucker Andrew Dice Clay. I'm not really suck at this. But I got to do it for Opie.
I've never seen a side of you. It's going to be fun.
I don't know if I can even pull it.
The evil side of
another Jewish guy.
Oh, you're already crumbling.
I'm already crumbling?
You're already crumbling.
Yeah,
I can't.
He doesn't have it in him. He doesn't.
By the end, you'll be loving him.
I didn't learn this from Weeze.
I
learned a lot from him, but not this.
See, then it'll be good.
No, he's pushing his new reality show he's got following Dice.
Yeah.
Undisputed Dice on VH1.
Which I believe he's on the phone.
Sunday night at 10, I think.
I believe he's on the phone. Sunday nights at 10 starting? He's already been on?
He's got I don't believe it has. He's got a fiancée who's a female wrestler now.
Damn. That's interesting.
I blew her off for a broad in Houston for a while, but maybe he's not going to mention that on his TV show.
Do they have him? Or are they just a
waitress at a comedy club in Houston?
I never see it.
You never saw girl wrestlers?
No.
Back in our day, they looked
We had them like crazy.
Yeah, behemoths.
But how come whenever I turn on the TV and I don't look at it much, I always see dudes with the hot chick manager act, but not broads wrestling?
No, every one of those programs has at least one girl match.
I'm always missing.
You remember back in the day, Glow, the gorgeous lady, the woman wrestling?
Yeah.
I saw the kickboxing girls the other night. I was over at Mo's. I'll go see what he's doing.
Hold on, I'm getting mother huggered. Now it says on the line here.
What?
It says dice in 3 minutes. What am I supposed to do? Count it down?
It's like NASA? It's like the shuttle?
Mo, is he going to find out when the guy's on the... What am I supposed to do? Look at my watch?
No, you want me? I have a great story here that we didn't do today.
Well, we got tons of that.
No, but this one's...
We can't get into something and then stop.
They're in filler mode. I love it when another show.
Yeah, wow, this is what it sounds like. I got 3 minutes to fill.
I don't want to talk about that.
Yeah, don't talk about that.
People died on the expressway.
Oh, that was a tragedy yesterday.
2 died in multiple car accidents. Really
I guess somebody came across the median and slammed that.
That's how bad as it gets.
Oh, okay.
Here, hold on a minute. Hello? Hello?
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, what do you need?
Hey, I don't know if we may or may not know this, but Opie and Anthony don't need no help on beating up Andrew Dice Clay.
Well, with Andrew actually on the phone, they do. That's what they would want. You don't understand.
Okay. That may be. I just...
Well, they're listening for a reason. You understand? Put it this way. If you and I were friends, you hear me?
Yes, sir.
If you and I were friends and you had a radio show and I had a radio show and you were interviewing somebody I was pissed off at, I would want you to be mean to that person. See what I'm saying?
I understand, yep.
And that's what it's all about.
I didn't know if you may or may not have known that they have lambasted the guy.
Well, I figured. So. I don't know because I don't get a chance to listen.
They lambasted him,
I know
he's
that.
not on the air with
I don't
but
think
he's not
he'll
there.
go on with them.
Right.
Right.
Because he knows he's going to be crushed.
Right. See what I'm...
And I agree with that. Like I said, it's none of my business. This is the bleeding heart, liberal guy.
Oh, are you trying to... Bro, I'm right with you. So you're trying to say I shouldn't be mean?
All right, we're ready.
No.
Well, I got to go. Hey, Dice.
Brother Weeze.
What's going on, Dice?
It's been a long time.
You don't remember the Weeze?
Yes, I do.
Come on.
We spoke a long time ago. As a matter of fact, aren't you friends with... Who are you friends with, Mancow?
No, I don't like the Mancow. I'm best friends with Opie.
Oh, okay.
And Opie's...
I knew it was somebody that I was talking to.
Yeah, I'm best friends with Opie. Opie worked here with me when he was a young, handsome boy.
Uh-huh.
And now, of course, they're bigger than the king of all media, baby.
Uh-huh.
Bigger than the king of all media. Now, here
it's good that you're a supporter.
Pardon me?
It's good that you're a supporter.
Supporter ain't the word, man. I do anything for the Ope. And, Ope called me up and said that he's mad at you.
But you know what? Are we here to talk about Opie or are we here to talk about my new show?
Pussy.
Both.
You know what? Because if I have a problem with somebody, I go head-to-head with that person, not with no middleman.
No middleman.
You know what I mean?
No, look at my boy Bill.
And me and you have a good relationship, so... There's no reason for us to get into anything.
I just feel bad.
Remember us talking. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, listen to me. All I'm saying, we'll end that. We'll talk about the show. Is, I feel bad for the fellas because they helped you out a lot.
Well, I feel I really helped them out a lot. And, maybe that's something that one day we could talk about.
I hope so.
Hey, does Opie want to chime in?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is he on?
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Bringing this up, you know what I mean?
Well, I'll tell you what, Dice.
Pretty cool.
Hey,
I'll
Dice.
tell you what happened.
Dice.
Just before we went on the air with you, I was telling my audience, because I'm a bleeding heart liberal and I don't know how to do mean radio. And I said, I got to try because Opie and the whole story I just told you, you know about. And I'm not, I said to the audience, I'm not good at this. I can't mother hucker people, so that's the deal. Like you just said. But I felt I owed it to Opie.
Well, that's cool. You're being his friend, and that's what's important.
That's what I was trying to do.
And when
he doesn't know about
I got
friends
a book coming out, people will read about my problems that I had with them.
You have to see down
Christ.
Well, obviously you should
get me on.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Maybe
get me on now.
Like a relative to him than a buddy.
I am very close.
Really heavy on this. You really feel bad about this.
Well, hold on a second.
What's the matter?
Hope, you there?
Wheeze.
Yeah.
Dice, what is your problem?
I think you lost. Hope, I think you lost.
Of course we lost him. Effing pussy.
Did he hang up?
Did he?
He ran. He hung up.
Oh, man.
I gave it a shot, Hope. The best my liberal ass can do.
You did a good job, man. It totally shook him up. And then...
Yeah, who's the pussy now? He has nothing against us. We did nothing but support that guy.
I just think that he's a liar because he said that if he had a problem, he would go to your face, not a middleman, and he won't go to your face. He's got phones, and you could get him right in the studio.
Wait, hold on. He just did it. He had him face to face, and he hung up.
Yeah.
There you go. There's the real Dice. There's the real Dice. He's turned his back on all his friends and everyone that has helped him out with no real good reason. No good reason whatsoever.
Now, you know, you just made me break a big rule.
What? What happened?
I'm Jewish.
And he's Jewish. You guys got to stick together, right?
You made me. Did you hear when he said to me that I sound more like a relative than a friend?
Yeah.
I said, you goddamn right. I didn't say that.
Wheeze is like a father figure to me, a brother to me, and like one of my best friends in the whole world. He covers all those categories. Let me explain to your audience really fast, Brother Wheeze. The only thing Dice has on us, and it's really, really shaky. When we were helping him get back into Madison Square Garden, we ended up selling well over 10,000 tickets for Dice. He needed our show. We were huge in New York when that was all going on. We sold 10,000 tickets, even though it was Game 5 of the World Series against the Mets and the Yankees.
Oh, my God.
And we pushed, and we pushed, and we pushed. And this was after we sold out
the Beacon.
2 dates at the Beacon a week earlier. Okay, and he admitted that we were really, really supportive, and we were the reason
responsible for him selling those tickets.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay. Now here's the deal. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, Mancow, who we all hate.
He brought him up.
We could all agree, us, Wheeze, and even Howard Stern, we all hate Mancow. Out of nowhere, Mancow starts jumping on TV. He's doing that, Fox slot, and he's starting to talk and saying,
I'm bringing Dice to Madison Square Garden. That's what I'm doing. I'm presenting Dice. You're like, what the? Wait a minute. We're going on every day pushing this thing.
So a day or two before the big show at the Garden, Dice comes in with his kid. And he says that I was yelling at his kid and stuff. I wasn't. I was yelling at Dice because all of a sudden he's like, Mancow's flying down from Chicago for this big show that I'm doing at the Garden. I'm like, are you kidding? Do you understand the relationship we have with Mancow? That is unacceptable.
Wait, was he putting him on the stage?
He was going to be at the show, meaning he's going to be backstage and all that. I'm like, look, dude, this is our backyard. You can't have Mancow come to the show knowing that we don't get along with that guy whatsoever.
Amen.
So it got a little ugly in studio, and his kid just happened to be in the studio. So now he's spinning it, even though we had a great show at the Garden, ended up having a great relationship even after I got fired and Ant got fired. I hung out with him in L.A., went to a gym with him and hung out at his apartment. He showed me all those tapes that have now become this TV show, by the way, years before it happened. Hung out at the club. We went hiking together. There was no problems whatsoever. Somewhere along the line, he got in his head that I disrespected his kid.
You hurt my feelings. I was very hurt. It's tender Dice now.
That's funny how he has pussified himself so much.
Hey, at least I got a little Dice interview here.
Go ahead, ask some questions.
Yeah, Brother Wheeze.
Yes, sir. Hey, how's that TV show? I'm looking forward to it.
Hey, it's great. You could see me actually on the bottom of the barrel. This is where I completely sell out, and I turn into a wussy. I sit there, I cry, I put myself out there. You know, I got a poster in my room. It's of footprints in the sand. and during the hardest part of my life, there was only one said, and I went, Jesus, where was you? And he said, Dice, I'm carrying you. And I started welling up. I'm crying here.
Hey, Dice, you're... Dice, you're going to be selling out Giant Stadium, right?
Yeah, I'm selling out Giant Stadium.
How the hell is that ever going to happen?
During a Giants game.
Right.
I'm going to be there. I didn't say who's playing.
Hey, Hope, I saw this trailer for that for a minute.
Yeah.
I didn't even know the cat had a show coming on. And that's actually what they're trying to do, right?
Yeah. He's telling everyone he's going to sell out Giant Stadium again. It would be really easy to trash his TV show. I watched it. I'm interested in it because I know all the players and stuff. And I've been in the hotel rooms with Dice when he just babbles all night and stuff. It's kind of interesting because he makes a thing out of everything. But this thing with the kid is so ridiculous. All these guys in this studio right now were there that day. I didn't disrespect this kid. We had a real problem with him because out of nowhere he wanted Mancow at his Madison Square Garden show. But we still did the show. Matter of fact, there was an empty Madison Square Garden. We're backstage, and he grabs me and goes, "Come here. This is such a special day. I want to remember this moment." We walked out in the middle of Madison Square Garden when no one was around. The place is empty. They're cleaning up, and we took a photograph together. He was so happy that we got him back at the Garden.
You could do that now during the Giant Stadium show.
Yeah,
This is what I'm asking you. Do you think that he seriously believes he's going to sell Giant Stadium?
Yeah. He's delusional.
Yeah, he is pretty delusional.
But he's a backstabber. One of his old guys works for us now. He gave 18 years of service. He ain't going to say anything, and I understand that. But 18 years of service, Dice just blew him off without even an explanation. Well, that's the type of guy he is.
He's a bridge burner.
And then the crap he used to say about Howard when he was coming on our show, but conveniently he goes back on Howard's show. He's lost.
Hey, help me, Jesus. Andrew Dice Clay. Hey, who's watching? Well, I don't even know what network it's on.
VH1. And we just gave you a moment, too, because Dice hung up. Everyone heard it. Dice hung up on Weezer's show.
I face the people face to face. Who's that, Opie? Bye.
That was it.
Because he knows he's right. He knows. We're right. He's just trying to create some kind of drama that is based on nothing.
Well, it's just, I mean, he looks so bad. I mean, maybe he's Howard Stern Jr. They're both pussies.
Yeah.
I mean, how's the guy hang up when he's got a chance to talk to a guy who he just said he would go head to head with?
Yeah. Oh, you totally nailed it, as far as that's concerned. Yeah, he said he'd go head to head. Not knowing Ope's right there on the phone, he gets the opportunity and doesn't go head to head. He hung up.
Look, I didn't puss out. There you go. I was right there to confront him, and I was going to just ask him, what's your problem, Dice, with us? Explain your problem with us.
No, he's not going to send somebody over to my house for ambushing him, is he?
He went on Howard and said he's going to wait for me outside my apartment and all that fun.
With flowers. I'm sorry.
But you're going to sell at Giant Stadium.
Yeah, of course.
I think Dice is going to warm up for Jesus' coffin. They're going to actually bring the coffin on stage at Giant Stadium.
By the way, Opie could kick the crap out of that kid.
Out of him?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I went on YouTube last night to look at old Dice clips.
Yeah.
I forgot what a bloated, fat... He had on this shirt that said Dice Gym or something, and he's walking around this circular stage.
With man breasts?
The bad man breasts and the bad fashion from the 80s with the pants that are tapered at the ankle, really balloon out like hammer pants. And he's walking around, I go, I have a funny feeling this guy still dresses this way and walks around
Hey, you know how hard it is to find a bedazzler these days to put the studs on my jacket? They used to sell them all over TV. I got that. I got the little pocket fisherman and the bedazzler.
I went to Gold's Gym with Dice in L.A. I had the worst workout in my entire life. He also throws 10-pound weights at me and says, all right, curl this. And I'm like, dude, are you looking around this room? There's animals in here that were just let out of prison, and he wants me to do 10-pound curls, and he thinks this is a workout. I'm like, Dice, let's just go somewhere else.
Do the fellas in the gym get excited when the Dice is in the house?
They kind of all were laughing at him because he wasn't really doing a real workout.
He just walks around.
Yeah.
Is he chubbed up?
He's always been chubbed up,
Yeah, there was a clip we were watching on his show where he goes to the beach and goes in the water, and he waited till the water was up to his neck, and then took his shirt off and threw his shirt at somebody on the beach.
Yeah.
So you couldn't really get a good look.
That's what I used to do when I had the pimples on my back when I was a kid.
Yeah, right?
Same thing.
I hear you.
See the pimples. Thanks a million, brother. Anthony, we love you some.
Hey, thanks, man.
All right, guys.
That was fantastic.
Hey, Weez, you're the man. What can I tell you? All right. Brother Weez, everybody.
Thanks, man. There they go. They're on commercial radio, so they probably had a break.
That's not the type of thing Weez is comfortable doing, by the way.
No.
Not at all.
That was out of pure, friendship and dedication.
But that shows our relationship. He'll do anything for me, man.
Guy's great.
And he gave me a career. Simple as that. I should be doing things for him. Let's go to Kevin in Queens. Kevin, what's up?
Oh.
Hey.
Dude, you're my hero, man. This is when you shine.
Hello?
That is a shame that bastard hung up, because I would have liked to have seen that.
Kevin. I got you.
I'd have loved to have seen that.
Yeah, everybody heard it, but I'm sure he'll have some excuses. His cell phone went out or something. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Hey, Jimmy, Jimmy.
Yes, sir.
I love the Lucky Louie DVD. I got it, buddy, and I love you too. You're the favorite part of my show. See you.
Thank you, man. Glad you enjoyed.
Favorite part of his show? You're on his show?
Yes, I am. I do phoners.
Jesus.
I do them from the toilet. I just hold it and shit diarrhea. It's Jim Norton's fucking broken rain gutter hour.
Never heard it quite put that way. Broken rain gutter. Oh, is that horrible?
I've never heard anyone look more stupid in my life than Dice does now. We freaking set him up like, look, I deal with my problems face to face. I'm like, all right, here he is. Click.
Dude, he was like, how quick did he do that? That's like you're flying a fighter plane and a light bulb goes out and you eject. The guy just fucking bolted the second he heard you.
There you go. It's that type of attitude that's gonna feel. I'm so excited. I can't even talk. I know. It's that type of attitude that's gonna sell out Giant Stadium. Of course.
I'm a tough guy.
That raw energy.
Yeah.
That I take on everybody. Oh, you're all brave on Howard's show, but when you were faced with us, what'd you do?
He's gonna wait out.
What'd you do? Everyone heard it, Dice. Everybody heard it.
Case.
All right, we're gonna play. And you know what? More people are gonna hear it tomorrow. Cut that up. There's a few cities that need to hear that tomorrow as well. Porn Libs next.
The Opie and Anthony Show is bringing back the walkover. Friday, March 16th, the day before St. Patrick's Day. Join Opie, Anthony, Jimmy, and the O&A Show crew as they walk from CBS to XM.
To me, wait.
Spring is just around the corner, so what better way to celebrate than walking a block with a bunch of radio dopes? That's Friday, March 16th. Join the walkover from CBS to XM with the Opie and Anthony Show.
The Opie and Anthony program. Or that stupid XM stinger they do. What is it?
XM 202.
Let's say hi to John in Rochester. John, what's up?
Opie, man, that was some of the greatest radio I've heard in years. I'm from Rochester. I've been listening to the Wheeze since I was just a baby. I've been listening to you guys for a bunch of years, and I've been waiting for the day that you get the Wheeze on the show with you. Today, not only do you do that, but you get the tag team against the Dice. It was poetic, brother.
We get Wheeze on from time to time. We had him doing the show on 202 from, every once in a while, but his company said no, he can't do it anymore, even though he was doing it for free.
Nah.
It's ridiculous.
It's too bad.
Completely ridiculous. And we work for the same company, technically. When we're on regular radio, we're on one of the stations in Rochester that owns Brother Wheeze's station.
Yeah.
So he got in a lot of trouble the last time he came down here and did his show for 202. But he's the man. He hates that type of radio, by the way.
Oh, it's not him. Yeah, he doesn't
prides
do that.
himself in being like a liberal and like everyone should get along and all that crap. But
he's a loyal friend. And,
he is as loyal as they come. Absolutely. What Opie did is why we listen. What happened? Scott in Minnesota. Scott.
Hey, Opie.
Hey.
Everybody is cool. Everybody does their job there, but that is why I listen right there. It's because you and making the hair on the back of my neck stand up. That is just awesome.
I was just saying it was great hearing Crazy Opie yelling into the mic, "Put me on!"
Absolutely.
Man. That's why I keep listening.
If I told you how many hours I spent on the phone with Dice after we got fired, every time I was out in L.A. we hung out, and then out of nowhere, like he's done, it's his history. He just turns his back on us because I guess he didn't need us anymore or whatever. Whatever.
Yeah.
I get that. But don't bullshit with everyone. Why don't you tell it like it is? Mm-hmm. We never had a real friendship. You were just using us to sell out Madison Square Garden and getting your name up there again.
Yeah.
I got to hear the clip now because I was in the moment. I got to hear it. We're gonna find it. All right, Jeremy in Cleveland. Jeremy.
Opie, the reason I pay for my XM is for moments that I bow to you, sir. Bravo, punching out.
I really think that's just the beginning, by the way. Are you out of here, Jimmy?
I have to do. Yeah, we got a flight. I gotta finish packing, and he's gonna be at my house.
You're flying?
Yes, to Pittsburgh.
Let me see how you're going to flap your arm.
Oh God, I can't do it for real. I'll do it later.
No, it's great too.
It was great, dude.
That was the perfect setup too. We just go and
Yeah.
it's like good for you, but I don't do it this way. When I have a problem, I go face to face, and he goes, all right.
Okay, here's
Opie.
face to face. Click, hello, guys, hello. It was perfect. Like, it was timing like that happens in comedy.
Right.
You don't... He just hung up. That was like the funniest thing he's done in years.
He couldn't have said anything worse than what he did.
What he did.
Or not say, whatever.
No. I do face to face.
Face to face.
No middleman.
Okay, here he is. No middleman. Okay, here he is. You and him. Click.
Yeah, it'll be fun to see how he spins that one. Let's go to Chris in South Carolina. Chris.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey.
Hey, I was just listening to that clip. What a puss, man. I mean, good God, you put him face to face and he hangs up. What a puss. But, hey, look here, man. I got a guy that works in a printing production, man. I just called him. He's a big listener. He couldn't call you guys because, of course, he was working. But we're making about 1,000 bumper stickers right now, down with Dice. And they're going to be handed out all the way to St. Augustine, Florida this weekend. So, down with Dice. Fuck him. Frankus.
All right, thanks. Hey, we're losing Jimmy.
All right.
And Club Soda Kenny
goes with him.
Kenny, he's meeting me because my girlfriend's probably sleeping nude, so I can't bring him upstairs.
Oh.
Yeah, because she sleeps like that.
Nude.
Does she live with you?
No.
Totally nude? Completely nude?
Nice
No,
callback.
she wears either a blue or red bandana, depending on which gang she wants to be. Just on her head. All right, listen, I'll see you guys on Monday.
Safe
Tuesday.
trip, Jimmy.
Thanks.
Break a gam.
Pittsburgh Improv all weekend long, starting tonight.
Yeah, tonight I got to go do some TV. But
Could you check in with us tomorrow? We're going to miss you.
Yeah, I'll be up, actually. I'm not doing local radio. I'm just doing afternoon radio. I don't do morning stuff in Pittsburgh.
You got the hotline, right?
Yeah.
All right. Say hi to the gang at
Just a
K-Rock
call. Let you know.
down there.
Let us know everything's okay.
All right.
Give
Bye.
us a little call.
Bye, guys.
Wait, that means you can't play Porn Libs with us.
No.
But you're perfect for this game.
Oh. He'd probably be a ringer.
I got the first one, too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, you do? You want to play the
Yeah, well, I'll do one.
Because again, the dice thing queued up.
What the hell was it?
All right, here's the first one again. It's Porn Libs, Danny's new game.
But there's two. You have to. Okay.
Let me play the original clip again. So there's some bleeps. You got to figure out what the bleeps are, okay?
When I give you a command, you better move faster. You fucking slut. I'm gonna your if you don't listen to me. You need to be trained, you worthless.
All right, so just in case you didn't hear it, when I give you a command, you better move faster, you fucking slut. I'm gonna in your if you don't listen to me. You need to be trained, you worthless
I'm gonna shave in your kitchen sink.
Oh, that's a good one.
You worthless homemaker.
I'm not even going to guess now because Jimmy's got it. You know what it's got to be.
Can you see? Come in your face, you worthless whore.
I thought I'm going to fuck your ass.
How about I'm going to come in your children?
Shit. I say I'm going to fuck your ass, you worthless piece of shit.
Well, is it in your?
Yeah,
I'm going to fuck your ass.
I'm going to go with shit, mouth, and then the N-word.
Whoa.
I'm going to shit in your mouth, you worthless nigger.
Voss?
I'm going to fist fuck you in the ass.
No, it's one bleep, so I'm going to blank in your blank.
Come in your
beep
face.
your beep.
Oh, I'm going to...
Is it beep your... If it's beep, it's your beep, it's fuck your ass.
It says, I'm going to blank in your blank.
Is it in your?
Yes, come in your... I'm going to come in your mouth. Or come in your... Yeah, come in your mouth.
Oh, now you got to play it again. All right. Sorry. Damn it.
And then there's a long bleep at the end.
All right.
When I give you a command, you better move faster. You fucking slut. I'm gonna your if you don't listen to me. You need to be trained, you worthless.
Yeah.
Worthless,
Worthless.
cum drinker?
Well, you used the word slut already, so.
well, I do my fill-ins face to face.
I'm gonna come in your mouth, you worthless piece of shit.
You worthless cum... I'm going to come in your mouth, you worthless cum slut or cum drinker.
I would say you worthless cum drunk dickmonger.
Okay.
That was only during your positive affirmations into the mirror would you say that. Long way to go for not much.
Here we go.
My fault.
Here's the answer. I'm going to blank and you're blank. Everyone's got
come in your. Then again, it could be come in your ass.
Answers.
I think come in your mouth.
I think the word shit is going to be involved.
I think you worthless piece of shit.
No, because there was a long bleep.
Yeah, but he would have piece of would have also been bleeped, so because you would have known it was shit.
I'm going to go.
So he would have bleeped piece of shit.
I'm going to go with cum guzzler.
Yeah, cum drinker.
Because if he would have left you worthless piece of beep, you would have known it was shit. So he had to bleep the whole thing.
Yeah,
so this was a piece of cake.
I think.
When I give you a command, you better move faster, you fucking slut. I'm gonna shit in your mouth if you don't listen to me. You need to be trained, you worthless piece of dog doo-doo.
I got
dog doo-doo. After shit in your mouth, it's dog doo-doo. This game is impossible.
That's a porno?
Wow.
Dog I got 2 out of 3.
I'm gonna shit in your mouth.
Shit in your mouth.
I got that one.
How do you not love
shit
him?
in the mouth.
I get that one.
Yeah.
Man.
Wow, I didn't see that coming.
I got shit in your mouth.
Oh, man.
All right, well,
play one more.
Oh, Jesus. Now, but we got a complaint already.
What?
On line 6.
Oh, no.
All right. JJ in Arizona, it says, this bitch stinks, wants to talk face-to-face. Yes, JJ.
Yeah, I think this bitch stinks. I want to talk to Opie face-to-face.
I'm right here.
Way to hang up slow, stupid. Jeez, what do you have to look for the end button? Fucking asshole.
It's such a funny bit, and he pulled it off so badly.
Maybe he didn't have arms and he hang up with
You know, Dice he's not going to live that one down anytime soon, man. That was the worst thing he could have done. You want to try another one, Jimmy?
I'll do one more quick one.
All right, here's Porn Libs from Danny. I think the game's a hit, Danny, already.
Thank you.
All right.
After one, wow.
Play it, right?
Okay.
I is better head than you. Suck me better or I'll pour down your.
Okay.
All right. So it's just make it very clear here. My blank gives better head than you. Suck me better, or I'll pour blank down your blank.
Oh,
my niece.
Oh, my dog gives better because this guy's into dogs.
My bank manager gives better head than you. Now do it, or I'm going to pour a crewman down your interest rates.
It's a financial porno.
It sure is. My dog.
My dog gets better than you, and I'm gonna pour hot piss down you.
He used dog doo-doo.
Hot piss down your throat.
Same porno?
Yeah, same porno.
Yeah, this is all from the same.
I'm gonna pour hot piss down your throat.
Yeah, there's piss in this.
Yeah, that's right.
Sucking better, all pour.
Okay.
My grandma gives better head than you.
Yes,
grandma.
My grandma gives better head than you.
Okay.
I'm gonna pour. What is it?
5 Alive. I'm gonna pour 5 Alive. I'm gonna pour Sunny D.
Sunny D.
Down your throat. My 5 interracial. My 5 multiracial friends give better head than you.
I'm gonna go with pour piss down your asshole.
Wow. I'm gonna say pour piss down your throat.
Down your neck.
I think down your...
This guy's unpredictable.
I know, he really is.
With that dog doo-doo. And then some ass goes, dog doo-doo? I can't believe I got that one.
Okay.
All right, all answers are in. Jimmy, what did you say?
I said... I went with bank manager, accruement, and interest.
Yes.
No, I went with my 5 multiracial friends give better head than you. I'm going to pour Sunny D down your...
Sunny D.
Yes.
What station are you going to be on tomorrow? People are asking.
I don't know. Oh, whatever one we're on in Pittsburgh in the afternoon.
K-Rock.
Yes.
All right. Here we go.
My grandma gives better head than you. Suck me better or I'll pour Drano down your cunt.
Oh, my God. Drano down your cunt. I didn't see that coming.
What's the name of this guy's a good egg?
Wow.
You have this movie?
I have the clip. I don't know the name. I got to do some more research to try to find the whole thing.
Me the clip?
I'm so happy I got grandma.
Edward Kemper story.
This guy's...
Well, you got your hat.
Who?
Ed Kemper. Edwin, what's his name?
Don't ever address me again.
Edwin Kemper.
Jimmy, you got your gloves, your hat on, your big puffy coat. You got to go, right?
Yeah.
Or you want to do one more?
I have to go. I want to do all of them. But then again, Edward Kemper might come and kill me. It doesn't matter. Edwin is even worse. Don't ever address me again. Just don't address me. It's Edmund Kemper.
Hey,
Edmund?
Don't address me.
We got 4 more for when you return, Jimmy.
Okay.
We're going to save this.
Oh, we're saving it for Jimmy.
Yeah,
That's sweet.
We have to save that for
That's sweet.
Jimmy, Jesus.
That's the dramatic. My seat's empty.
Oh, and the headphones go on the mic and make a loud clunking noise.
Yeah. Now we got to play Freebird and just shine a light on your headset.
No, don't say that.
Oh, yeah, true.
Lying.
All right, Jimmy.
They almost look like
Godspeed.
All right.
Yeah.
Like tits and a hug.
All right, 11:30.
All right,
All right, have fun. Look at Kenny, 11:30.
Don't be late.
Don't turn out the lights.
Don't turn the lights off.
Fucking last episode of Mary Tyler Moore ass.
Hey, we got that clip, Danny? I want the screaming. You got the screaming? All that shit?
Yeah, it's pretty much queued up right from when you start screaming.
No, cue it up to Dice's on the phone.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
I want to hear the whole thing.
Complicated. Oh, boy.
I'll tell you why I can't do it. The backup, the XM backup that I'm pulling from crapped out, so there would be a huge chunk of a little dead air.
I don't think I'm playing poker tonight, Danny.
Yeah.
Tell XM to get better crap.
Yeah, well.
Pan.
All right, let's hear what you got then.
Playing poker tonight.
You have to sit down.
Christ.
Well, obviously you should
Get
call
me
down.
on.
Yeah, well, you know what? Maybe
Get me on now!
Like a relative to him than a buddy.
I am very close.
Really heavy on this. You really feel bad about this.
Well, hold on a second.
What's the matter?
Oh, you there?
Wheeze.
Yeah.
Dice, what is your problem?
I think you lost. Oh, I think you lost him.
Of course we lost him. Effing pussy.
Did he hang up?
Did he?
He hung up.
Oh, man. Can you believe that?
There you go, in case you missed it.
It was that quick.
Yeah.
I was like, Dice, what's your problem?
All right, it was all Brave and Howard show.
He had a whole laundry list of problems, and then you asked him. You didn't even. It wasn't even like, hey, you ass, or something like that. It was like, Dice, what's your problem?
Yeah.
Here you go. Just lay it out right now.
Let's start with the basics.
Click.
Because he doesn't even know.
And he said, it'll all be in my book. It'll all be in my book.
Okay.
Yeah, wait for the lawsuit. Tell you right now, wait for the lawsuit.
Oh, nice.
We got audio tapes of his appearance.
Go Jew on him.
If he's claiming that we did something that didn't happen, we're going to have fun with him.
Did you say go Jew on him?
Yeah.
Only Jews sue?
No, but the Jew's involved.
What, the lawyer?
Yeah.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
That's who you want as your lawyer.
Sick your Jew on him.
Hey,
That's what I say.
We have to break before line of the day, or?
No, we can't do it right now.
I love Jews. I live amongst them.
No, you don't have to love them. I don't give a shit.
I do.
I love Jews.
Live amongst them.
Yeah, I love Jews. I'm sitting right in front of a swastika you drew.
You know who drew that? Patrice O'Neill.
Really?
He sat there and doodled a swastika, and it's been on that folder ever since.
And every time I come here, it just reminds me.
Sitting there.
All right. We're going to end the show next. Rich Voss is at...
Poughkeepsie Bananas. Bananas in Poughkeepsie.
Yeah.
Poughkeepsie.
Quick break.
The
line of the
township
day.
of bananas.
And Steve from Bayshore is requesting his My Age song for Jimmy.
Oh, yeah.
We'll do that as well. Stay there.
Hey, this is Frank Vincent.
Hi, everybody. This is Travis Tritt.
Hey, folks. My name is Henry Rollins.
Hey, what up, y'all? This is Tracy Morgan. Hey, this is Tommy Chong, and you're listening to Pot Talk.
Hey, this is Richard Dreyfuss, and you're listening to Opie and Anthony.
I love this. Please refrain from the word cunt.
All right, we're going to do line of the day and get out of here. It's going to get interesting from here on in.
That'll be fun.
Man, where did my note from Bob Saget go?
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. This is going to... Oh, is this going to be bad if you can't find it? Oh, no.
Whatever.
Okay.
Fuck Bob Saget.
No. No, it's going to be, dude. Hey, Bob, Opie said...
Nah, he knows we love him. Hey, line of the day brought to you by BowDogFight.com. Tune in to Ion TV Tuesdays and Saturdays for episodes of Bowdog Fights. For all mixed martial arts action you could want, check out BowDogFight.com. We got the runner-up line of the day right here.
Ooh.
They're not smart enough to make the obvious joke. You're going to talk about a country that doesn't allow tipping. My God. Have some fun with it.
Israel and the continent of Africa.
Very good. Very early on.
Yes.
That was that's what. Whatever. Listen to the replay. Jesus, the replay starts in 4 hours, whatever it is.
Love it, God.
Or next, depending what time you're listening to this particular audio.
Or it's actually,
Or it's going to start right up again.
Or you're listening to the replay and it's just about over.
But then the replay starts again, and then that's where we talk about John and Jay.
Yeah, but you might have heard it already.
But if you're listening live right now, then Ron and Fez are next, and that screws it all up.
Yeah, because then we'd say it again, but Ron and Fez wouldn't be next.
Right.
It would be us coming on again.
Right. So we can't even say that. If we say you're not going to hear next, that's not necessarily true, because next at this particular time is Ron and Fez.
Yeah.
But if they're hearing this around...
Oh, don't give a time. That just screws everything up.
Bowdogfight.com. Go there. Check them out. This is your line of the day.
Here comes the line of the day, line of the day.
Is this idiot saying Sherlock Holmes?
Yeah.
What is he, retarded?
Yes.
Oh, Holmes. What's the big deal?
The big deal?
Big deal. Sherlock Holmes.
There's an S, stupid.
Bono!
Bono!
And there you have it.
Sherlock Holmes. And then he hands me a card from the Sherlock Holmes Museum that he crossed out Sherlock Holmes and put his own name in. He goes, here's my card.
It's my business card.
So he actually had it written down where you could see it says Sherlock Holmes.
And you got the faggoty wallet.
Oh, what is that thing? Oh, God, it matches his fag bag.
What the fuck? I was almost accepting the bag, but I can't
Louis
accept
Vuitton shill.
I can't accept that wallet.
It's a wallet.
It looks all flowery.
It's not. It's a nice little.
It's
oh, God.
It's awful.
You know what? I'm too beaten down.
That's all right. No one will see it. He's Jewish.
That's the new line of the
day. All right. Steve from Bayshore has been requesting his own song, which is fine. I don't mean to beat up Steve. It is very, very good. We have it right here? All right. We're going to leave you guys with this today.
Yeah. Steve does a great job at singing like Elvis.
It's unbelievable.
You could listen to it as like a regular song. He should just re-record Elvis's songs.
Well, we're doing late. It's not even going to be late night. It's going to be St. Patty's Day karaoke at the Joint. F.H. Riley's, my bro's restaurant, 400 New York Avenue in the heart of Huntington Village. A week from Saturday, we're all going to be there. Maybe Steve will sing this little ditty.
Yeah.
And then my brother, he emailed earlier. He's saying he's got a new Bubba is a Cunt song he wants to debut.
Debut it?
I'm like, how do you make that song better?
He's looking for a... Well, it's like when... who does that? Chubby Checker did the twist? And then he did twist again like we did last summer, and then twisting on the boardwalk and twisting. He just had one common theme running through everything.
I just figured it out.
Why?
I'm just so stupid.
What?
It's probably... I wish I could call him. It's going to be a Dice song.
Ah.
My brother takes this stuff very seriously.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we talk about it every once in a while, but he was the one that was looking up flights to go to Chicago to beat up Mancow.
Yeah. It's like, well, no, that reservation doesn't work, ma'am. I have to throw this dick a beating at noon, and...
A middle seat? Oh, fuck. His beating's going to have to wait. Because Mancow just, said some horrific things about me personally, and he's never met me, and that just put my brother over the edge.
Bonnie Ducey punched him in the face.
Yeah.
All right.
Good.
All right, here we go. This is Steve from Bayshore. Thanks, guys. Voss, Bananas, Poughkeepsie.
Thanks, man.
Tomorrow and Saturday, right?
Yep.
All right. Cool. My AIDS.
Right up.
Steve from Bayshore. Right. About little Jimmy Norton.
Now, this next song was recorded by little Jimmy Norton, and it's called My AIDS. My AIDS. I don't know the words to it, so I have to read it, if you don't mind. And now the hiv is near, and so I face the viral hurting. My friend, I'm not a queer. I love those girls with thick meat curtains. I've lived life as a fool. I've traveled down that Hershey highway. I'm sure it's things like this that gave me my AIDS. Old pets, I've banged a few,
but then again, most of them female have paid for sex with youths and one or two large organ she-males. My glands feel scraped and coarse. My little lungs are clogged with mucus rolled up like Robert Reed. I think it's my age. I've had some times, more than a few, when I bit off old number 2. But screw it all, when urine spouts, I suck it up, yeah, and eat her out. These sores ain't small, they're on my balls. Blame it on my age. I've loved in bareback style. I've had my ass filled with 4 fingers, and now it's no surprise that not one T-cell ever lingers. To think I slept with that toothless crackpole way up in Harlem at first. Just HIV, and now it's my age. Or how can a man born with no chin eat broth each meal? He'll grow too thin. I start to sweat, my skin might scorch. It started all under that porch. It don't look good for little Jim. How I hate my age. I should have not French kissed that shim. Now I've got my
It's the Opie and Anthony Show. Greg Opie Hughes.
Holy crap, my brain just exploded.
Anthony Kuhlman.
Wrong, idiot.
Bullshit. James J. Norton.
Give me those ribs, you. Waka waka.
You stay away from me, Jim Norton.
Fuck you.
Martini Steve.
Cozy Lebanese fat finger.
E-Rock.
E-Rock radio.
Shut up, Eric. Right, Robin? Robin. I invented everything. Tell him, Fred. I'm scared.
Line of the Day is brought to you by Bodog. If you'd like to vote on any of the weekly show polls, go to iliketolisten.com.